So after days traveling through wild space, our heroes approach the Mantis Ship of Kiktalnik, adrift in the astral sea. It appeared abandoned with groups of colorful balloons floating on the deck. When the party boarded to explore, creatures emerged from these balloon illusions as powerful space clowns attacked the party with devastating shock rings and laughter. Though the battle was tough, our heroes were victorious, or so they thought. Searching the ship, they discovered the space clown captain, who was holding a Thri-kreen hostage. They were able to free the hostage and bring them to safety with some quick thinking, but the ship still remains in the hands of the space clowns. Can the party take the ship back for Kiktalnik and restore it to its rightful owner? As we get a good cat shot.
Cat cam.
Cat cam.
Cat cam.
And thanks so much for the subscription, Eric. We appreciate that. 47 months. Thank you so much, Eric.
The only person who could come close to beating my record.
That's right. Eric is nipping at the heels of Victoria.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So I used my Prime sub, and I was like, I'm gonna post. Never mind. Not gonna post my months here because it's nowhere near close.
All right. I'm gonna take you guys to. Are you guys on the Mantis Ship screen map right now? Okay, I'm gonna take Twitch over there so that way they can remember exactly where you guys were. So Cecil and Cleo, you just got done shutting the door.
And putting Zalath in front of it.
Okay, so Salath is in front of it.
Yeah, yes.
It was the heaviest thing I could find to put in front of the door.
Okay. I would say, hey, Zalath, the door opens into the room, not into the hall where you're standing. So if someone were to open it, they would be pulling it.
Yeah, I'm holding it.
It is
I'm
a well thought out plan.
I'm holding the handle so I can't pull it.
Okay.
Darkness is still covering that room, alright?
Yeah, so does darkness go through walls? How does darkness...
Yes,
darkness
it
does go through the walls.
I think it does.
So technically, Zalath would be in the darkness.
Oh, great.
Because it's a 15-foot radius, I believe.
What if you put
Yeah.
it if you put it back in
Diameter?
the back of the room?
And I think
Yeah.
you casted it right on the captain, is how you described it.
Yeah,
So-
it's a 15-foot radius.
15,
Yeah.
So yeah,
And it goes
the
around
darkness
corners.
actually goes around Zalath out there on the map. So there's darkness just appearing out of the wall, and Zalath, you can just see like his back, like sticking out of this like sphere of darkness, and Zalath is holding the door handle.
This is the best plan.
What am I doing? Well, how long am I gonna have to hold this?
I don't know. There's clowns in there. I figured to hold it till we get everybody down here.
Yeah, there's a
Then I
lot of
guess
clowns.
We go in and fight them.
Okay.
We just wanted to get the hostage to safety.
Zalath, you heard something on the inside of the door. It sounded like somebody tripped over someone else and fell on the floor. You hear a couple...
Maybe if we wait long enough while they're there in the dark, they'll just end up accidentally killing each other. Because they'll think we're still in there, and they'll just start stopping things.
Yeah,
I think, sure. But I don't.
Who turned out the lights? Who turned out the lights?
Oh, I turned out the
Dazzle
lights.
can't see! Dazzle can't see!
I turned off the lights, I'm sorry.
So what's the plan here, Captain Marilla? What are we doing?
How long does darkness last?
Up to 10 minutes.
Oh, see, I
We
thought it
got
was only
time.
1 minute. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
we're
good.
good.
There's
What's
how
going
many
on?
clouds was in this room?
Like 5. I think it was like
More
5.
than 2 and less than 10.
Yeah. That, exactly. That's the right number.
Are we trying to talk our way out of this, or are we trying to fight them? What are we doing?
I could attempt to make them more emotionally regulated and perhaps less concerned with harming whatever little hostage was in the room with them.
Well, the hostage is not
We
in the
saved the
room. He's over
hostage.
here.
Oh, hello, hostage. I could calm their emotions.
Then you convince them to leave?
We'd only have a minute of them being calmed. So it'd have to be very convincing very quickly.
definitely not my strong suit.
Cleo, you hear in your mind a voice.
Ah!
How did you find me?
We opened the door and you were there.
What brought you to the ship?
Oh, Kiktalnik, he's upstairs.
Kiktalnik is here.
Yeah.
Oh, you must take me to him.
Okay. Oh crap. Cleo just loops arms with this guy. It's like, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go lead him upstairs.
You're leading him upstairs? Okay.
Yeah.
So Cleo takes this Thri-kreen individual in arm and starts marching back up the steps. So I'm gonna bring
Just
you-
keep holding the doors, lad. You got this. I believe in you.
I
Okay.
can't hold this forever, though. I mean, if they try to come through, I don't know how long I'm gonna hold it.
Zalaf, I need you to go ahead and make an athletics check for me.
Okay.
As one of them appears to have finally found the door in the darkness.
Oh, that's a 5, so an 11. There you go, Michael. You know, the fight took a lot of out of me, you know?
You had an 11?
I had an 11.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Zalaf, the handle slips out of your grasp.
Oh god.
You can't
His
see
hands are too
anything.
big.
You can
Door's
just
open.
feel it. You can't see anything. You just feel it. As the door opens inward.
I'm just gonna
Mhm.
swing. I'm just gonna swing.
You're just gonna swing.
I'm gonna swing. I don't have my weapon out, so I'm gonna punch. I'm gonna just
Or you're gonna try to punch? Okay.
yeah, because I don't
Go
have
ahead-
my weapon out right now.
Go ahead and
so
make
I'm
an
just not
attack
holding the
roll with
door.
disadvantage because you can't see.
Okay. That's a natural 1. I'm rolling
Na-
great, guys.
Natural 1.
Yep.
You actually hit like the frame of the door. Like you don't even make it through the door.
Ah!
Like, you guys hear this crash. Maybe a little bit of cracking, splintering wood as well.
That wasn't me. Don't tell Kick. That was me.
I need you guys to go ahead and re-roll initiative for me.
Oh,
please.
boy.
Yeah,
No.
Cleo immediately turns back around. She's like, he's upstairs. Go get him yourself. And I'm gonna run back.
Gotcha. Yeah, you're not
Oh
too far
my
away.
God.
Up the steps.
Love rolling as a sorcerer for anything dexterous.
Oh yeah.
Name.
yeah.
His name is a
Dice
strength
rolling
fighter.
I feel your pain
Damn.
on Tuesdays, that's for sure.
Alright, which dice is it? Oh, green. Wait.
Whoa, the music just. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you may. I had to make some audio adjustments, so you guys may have to change your audio settings in your
Oh, that's
level
fair.
20.
19.
Right. Let me go ahead and write these down in just a moment. Yep. Did anybody have over a 20? Nope. Okay.
Nope.
I heard a 19. Did anybody have 15 to 20?
19.
19. Anybody else? Okay. So now we'll go to 10 to 15.
No, come on, guys!
You're joking.
Nope.
5 to 10?
8.
8. 8.
I also
2
had
8s.
Oh,
Zalaf
no.
and Rayla go on 8. Okay.
Oh god. What is.
Oh, no.
What does everybody else have?
That's great. Oh, that is so funny.
No.
So Michael
Oh,
might
no.
TPK us tonight.
Oh, my god.
JB froze.
Jamie
a
froze with
funny
a
froze.
one.
That's
That is the
great.
best
Really
freeze.
cute
That
face.
is the best freeze.
I'm
gonna-
gonna stay in
I
solidarity.
screenshotted it. I got it.
Nice.
That's a good freeze. I
Oh,
like that.
goodness.
Hello, is it fixed?
You're back,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
back.
Yeah, yeah.
Perfect.
You're good.
Okay.
Okay, friends. So I got some very bad news for you. The clowns rolled a 20 on their initiative roll,
Nice.
Cool.
and
Yeah.
we'll be going first in the order.
Let's do 2 TPKs in a row. Let's do it.
Yep,
It's that
let's
type
do
of
it.
week.
Wait.
advantage.
No, I go first.
You have 19, don't you?
Yeah, the clowns go first, and then you'll
No.
go. So the good news is that they are trapped in a room that a Goliath is basically standing in front of a blackened doorway that they can't really see. So that's the positive thing. So there is one directly in front of Zalath in this instance, where this door is now currently open. So I'm going to change that to open. And it's going to try to make an attack roll against you, but it has disadvantage because it can't see you. So it's going to use its... wait a second. We might have something better to use. No. Okay. Attack with disadvantage. That's only going to be a 7.
Nope.
So you feel like a whiff of air like brushed by you. It feels like something just like whiffed like totally near you, and you hear like this frustrated laugh. Where are you? And then you hear from behind, "Duck, Dazzle! Duck!" And you hear as something sounds like it charged up. And with disadvantage, the captain is going to shoot his ray gun at the lad.
What? No. It's not me this time.
Yeah, but you're right behind him.
I'm right behind. It's gonna go straight for him and
Yeah.
With
It's a piercing
disadvantage.
thing.
Oh, I rolled a 2 and a 3.
Good,
It's only a
good.
7. So
Yeah,
that
this is-
misses. And actually, Zarin, all of a sudden, you see this bluish-green beam, like, shoot past Zalath. You dodge out of the way, and it hits the back wall and leaves this blackened mark as all of a sudden these, like, little electricity, like, crawling lightning bolts just go onto the wall. And that is all they're going to do on their turn, because they're in the midst of darkness and they can't move out of it right now. So that brings us to Cleo, who
Run
needs
back
to move
downstairs.
downstairs. So that going to take you about, basically, down to where I put you is 15 feet of movement.
Okay.
So whatever movement you have left is...
I've got still another 15. I'm going to I have blind fighting, so I have to be close up in order to see these guys. So I'm gonna just share a spot with Slath for the moment.
Okay. So you kind of creep in, like
look in
sneaking
front of
around
him.
underneath.
I think she just like slides like right in front of him, and then I'm gonna try
you feel someone pushing your arm up as they're ducking underneath
and
you.
duck under your arm, yeah, under your armpit. And then I'm going to stab this guy. Because of blind fighting, I believe I don't have disadvantage.
That would be correct, yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
You can effectively see anything that isn't
Yeah.
behind total cover, even if you're blind or in darkness. Yeah, so even if it's invisible. Okay, so I'm gonna stab this guy. That is 15 plus 7, so 22 to hit.
22 definitely hits.
Oh, I wanted to mark him with my planar ally. I do still have that. I was like, I'm out of resources, but I do
Planar
still have my
ally?
planar ally.
Got
Yes.
it. I'll put a little
Or
mark.
planar warrior, sorry. That's a bonus action.
A little blue dot on them so I can remember.
So it takes an extra d8 force damage from that. But I've got nothing else, so, you know. Right? Yeah, because I've already used my Radiant Soul and my favorite vote. And I don't think we've had a Ras. I think
No,
it-
you guys did not have a rest after that last combat. You guys immediately started looking through the ship, and then
Oh, and it's
Cecil
all
opened
long
the
rests.
door and
Yeah,
saw what was
okay.
happening.
Yeah, I don't have anything that really sets on a short rest anyways. So, 8 plus 5 is 13. 13 damage.
13 damage. Excellent. Nice. You, as this attack strikes, you can definitely, because you can see like this glowing outline of with your blind sight, with your blind vision, and as you kind of drive your blade into this creature's, Dazzle seeing stars.
And then I guess I'll Step back, because I can't stay in the same spot as the space as him.
Yeah, you got it. That will end your turn and bring us to Zalath and Rayla. You guys can decide who goes first.
So I just have like a quick clarification question about like this like darkness spell. Like where can you like put a circle to where it is? Because I'm like wondering, like I can hear that there are clowns, but I don't know how many clowns there are.
I will
It's
try.
like Schrodinger's clowns. Like how many are
Yeah.
there?
Let me see if I can try to do this.
I don't know if you can draw a circle on this map or not,
I
but
can draw a circle, but it's probably not going to be very good.
isn't it like
That looks like a good circle. Let me see if I
You just
can
gotta
grab that
size it
circle.
right.
because it's like 40
It's-
feet across,
yeah,
isn't it?
It's gonna be like this, and maybe a little bit further this way, and a little bit further this way. I think that's kind of about where it's gonna be.
Thank you.
That's probably pretty close.
Okay, so and everybody is freaking packed into this spot.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, they are.
you guys like can move through your spaces. You just can't
Mhm.
move through an enemy's space. So.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
Because this is really tight. Like the hallways are really small.
Yeah.
Should we
Yeah.
move back and try and pull them out?
You know what, Zalath, you should go first because I'm like literally at the back of this hallway.
Okay. So what I do is I pull out a shield and a warhammer instead of my maul this time, and I'm just going to swing at this clown that's in front of me that I can't see, but he was there a second ago. So
Okay.
um
You'll be making it with disadvantage.
okay, so that is an 8 plus 6, I believe. So 14.
14 hits.
Oh, nice. Warhammer's D8. Oh, 7 plus 4, so 11 points of bludgeoning damage on this clown.
11 bludgeoning. Nice.
And I'm just gonna yell out to the group, "You want me to stand here and hold the door still, or what am I doing? I can't see anything.
How many of them are there, Zalath?
I have no clue. I can't see anything."
Are there more? Is there more than one?
I believe so.
There's one. I just don't remember how many.
That's all I needed to know. Thank you.
Should I move?
Can you
No.
move without giving
No, you
up?
don't have to move at all.
Okay.
I can do
I
this
will
from
stay here
here.
and block the door then.
So
So,
I am going to do a thing. I'm gonna go so. Okay, so I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers because Dissonant Whispers is a 60-foot range that a creature of my choice within range can hear. I don't have to see them.
Okay. Cool.
Now here's where it's gonna get kind of funky fresh. Fantastic. I'm going to cast it at 2nd level to give myself an extra d6, and then I'm gonna twin spell it by spending 2 sorcery points. And I'm gonna hit just two clowns. I don't know how, they're just in. If they're within 60 feet, they're getting hit randomly. I don't know who they are. I haven't seen them, but I'm gonna do that. And so they have to make wisdom saving throws.
Wisdom saving throws.
Yeah, and so here's the other thing. I know you typically can't use sorcery points like stacked together.
I think you can, to be honest.
So then I'm gonna heighten it, and I'm gonna give them I'm gonna give one of them disadvantage.
Okay. Which one do you want to give disadvantage? The one that's closer to Zalath, or the one that's far, or others that are potentially farther away?
I mean, if I'm able to get whichever one made the blasty thing happen,
Sure.
I want to get that one, and I want to ruin his life.
Got it. So the first one rolled a 13. On the
Okay,
save.
that fails.
It fails.
It's a
Okay.
14 DC.
And the second one with disadvantage. So that first one's a 16. The second one is a 9.
Yeah, he super fails.
Nice.
So they're going to take 4d6 psychic damage and immediately must use their reactions, if available, to move as far as their speed allows away from me.
Okay.
So, and let me just double check that heightened spell doesn't do anything else. Yep, it just gives them disadvantage. Oh, 6, 12,
Ooh.
15, 19 points of psychic damage.
Dang.
19
Nice.
Each of them.
Damage to each
And so I think because I'm like juicing this the heck up. Rayla like whispers something in deep speech under her breath, and all of those like octopus eyes open up in her hair, and like it's almost as if like psychically like tentacles like the Diclonius from Elfenlied are like seek out like the enemies, and like one of them like its mind is just like overrun and filled with like piercing crab claws and tentacles that are like slithering and slurping in its mind and like whispering and telling it like that like the end is nigh and like I'm the harbinger of darkness like incarnate and stuff like that.
Nice.
Just making them suffer.
To laugh, you can hear strange laughing / screaming, and you can hear as squeaky shoes kind of run off in the distance away from you. Technically,
What the hell did you do?
if you that's
It was
forced
forced- it
movement,
was forced
so
movement.
I
I don't
don't
get
think
attack.
you get a
Yeah,
attack
it's
of opportunity on forced
forced.
movement. What I kind of envision this. You guys are, when you stand up really fast and you start to see like stars like flash
Yeah.
by through your eyes and stuff like that. I almost see like these little like things like wiggling in through their darkness of what they're seeing, and they see these like tentacles moving
Oh,
with the
God.
eyes in those the of their eyes.
Yeah, so Lathis like, what did you do? I
Yeah.
made them suffer.
Okay.
Nice. Very good. Rayla, did you want to move at all, or you want to stay put?
I think I think that's basically everything that I can do. I can't Starlight Step right now. Like I'm just gonna hang tight.
Hang tight.
No,
Okay.
I'm gonna move one back. I'm moving one back.
One back. Okay, you got it. That brings us to Zarin and Cecil. You guys can decide who goes first. I'll put it in your hands.
I have a -1 initiative.
Can Cecil see them through darkness?
Yeah.
Would you allow Cecil to lead me to a person to try and hit someone?
I like this plan.
Because we're going at the same time. Can you direct me? Can he help direct me to the nearest person?
It's the play all over again.
Or you could just drop darkness.
I could drop
I
it.
don't mind keeping the darkness up, but I just need to get in there. But I don't know if I get in there, what I'm going to be swinging at. Actually, I'm not even swinging. I'm doing something else. I just need to touch them.
Alright, let me drop the darkness. Let me go first. I'll drop the darkness, and everybody can see. And everybody's not being upset that it's dark in here, but it really isn't any different. I can still see perfectly fine. I drop the darkness.
Okay. Drop in darkness.
I'm peek my head around the corner.
Okay, so darkness is dropped. You peek your head around the corner, and what you see is, that there is what appear to you as 5 clowns. But you can notice that the one looks similar to the one that you kind of made contact with upstairs that looked like they were... It's like the same clown, just multiple image of it.
I don't like that. That was annoying to me earlier. I'm not going to deal with that. I'm going to go for the other guy that doesn't have copies of himself.
Okay, you got it.
I'm just going to cast Eldritch Blast at him.
Eldritch Blast, you got it.
22 to hit
That hits.
Making up for last week.
already.
You got this.
Oh, 1 point of damage. Oh man, 10 points of damage.
10
Nice.
points of damage. That
Yeah.
one slams back into what looks like some kind of navigation table back there in the corner, next to a window that looks something like an insect. Like this is like the insect's eye, but it's like
Yeah.
the glass window there. And he looks really rough, but he's still standing.
Alright, I'm gonna try and take him out.
Well, I still have my bonus action.
Oh, go ahead.
I summoned my last tentacle for the day.
Oh,
Okay. Oh, that's one thing I did forget. I forgot to make the tentacle token.
That's alright. We'll theater of the mind it.
Something. Didn't I say
Here,
at the
I'll-
beginning of the
Don't worry,
episode?
I'm gonna come over and draw him for you. Where are you putting him, Jamie?
I just put a little circle.
I'm gonna draw him freehand for you.
Okay, you're gonna freehand it. Okay,
Freehand the tentacle. There you go.
right there.
Sorry, Derek. I guess I shouldn't have said that. That came out wrong.
There you go.
Derek immediately couldn't.
I
hold
was trying
himself
so
to
hard not to
Any of you can
react.
freehand my tentacle anytime you want to. All right.
Yes, guys. Thanks, Gary Con.
Well, that's a
Welcome to the
wonderful
show.
tentacle. That's a wonderful tentacle you just drew right there.
Clip that one, Twitch. Clip that one.
He's gonna smack the guy. Or he's gonna try to anyway.
Okay, go for it.
9 plus 6, 15.
15 hits. The same guy you were trying that you hit with the Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, I don't play with the guy. This guy copies of himself.
Okay, you got it.
How much damage? 1d8. 3 cold damage.
3
And he's
cold
slow.
damage, and he slowed. 3, even though he was very hurt, 3 still isn't enough to take him down. He
That's
falls
alright.
to a knee, and it seems like there's some frost about his form as the tentacle lashes out towards him. But he is still in the fight.
Okay, I'm backing up. I'm backing up for Captain.
Okay, I will try and finish that guy off then.
All right. So Zaren's gonna rush up into the room.
I am gonna do a fanged bite. My teeth. She's never done this before. Her teeth like get a little bit longer, and she snarls, and she's gonna lunge for his throat.
Ooh.
I wonder what
Wow.
clown blood tastes like.
Let's find out. But it's Swedish blood. Probably not gonna taste very good.
Demon clown
cotton
bud.
candy.
Oh well.
No, it
if
tastes
that's
like
the
those
case-
tastes like those circus peanut candies.
Oh, no, those are awful.
They're demon clowns though, so
So 18 to hit.
18
Total?
hits. Mm-hmm.
Hey. That's 5 damage total.
5 damage. So you bite into the neck of this clown. You hear him go as you are just gnawing away. Blood starts to pour out of the neck into your mouth. Do you drink it?
I mean, yeah, when she's in this form, absolutely she does. He's a vampire, girl.
The only person that's seeing this right now, based on the viewpoint, is Zalath. So Zalath, you're getting a full view of what is happening in the room as Zaren is just basically like jumped on this space clown and is gnawing at its neck. And then all of a sudden it explodes.
You also see that as she's drinking, some of her wounds begin to heal.
Oh. So it does its dying burst ability.
Okay.
And it pops like a balloon. So I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
16. Plus
Six-
0.
16 is a success, so you will take half damage
Okay.
from this. So you take 5 points of acid damage, as basically you're sprayed with fluid as this clown pops after you bite into its neck, and all of a sudden there's nothing left of the corpse but its weapons basically, and its little clown shoes.
Clown fluid.
Oh, God.
gross.
And that guy is no more. If you'd like to continue moving, I think you can. I think you have some movement left if you'd like to use it.
I think I'm Okay, right. Well, yeah, I'm gonna get up on him. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna get up on that table.
You jumping on the navigation table right there by
Yep.
the window? Got it. All right.
Thanks, Bear. That's my turn.
All right. So that takes us to the top of the order. We go back to the clouds, which there seems to be this one individual left that has multiple copies of itself. It looks towards you, Zarin. You see he pulls from his side what looks to be a scroll tube. He pops the lid and releases a piece of parchment from inside, opens it up quickly and starts in reading the scroll. The scroll starts to glow with this bright orange energy, and then all of a sudden it glows brightly and burns up and turns to ash. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
You're good.
Yeah, you're muted, baby.
17 plus 3, dirty 20.
Dirty 20 is a success. Let me see if there's anything. I don't think you you feel this strange feeling come over you as this magic is trying to take hold within you. That you just you're fighting this urge to laugh out loud. And you just shrug it off.
Wrong
And
person.
You can see as this doesn't work and the scroll falls to ash down onto the floor. The clown goes, oopsie, and then tries to run away from you.
Yeah, I'll swing.
Okay? Go ahead and make an attack roll for an attack of opportunity.
Six. 13 plus 6 to hit.
13 plus 6?
Yeah.
Yes, that hits. Well, let me see if you hit the actual creature.
Are you true?
Let me see. Okay, as you are swiping, you hit an image of it, and one of those images disappear. So now there's only 3.
Down.
Mm-hmm. And I think that will end its turn, bringing us to Cleo.
Oh, I'm going to jump back in. Yeah. Hello. There's only one guy.
Well,
Yep.
it looks like 3, but it's still like it looks like multiple copies of the same one.
Oh, all right. Okay. I'm gonna hop up on top of this chair and jump down and do stabbies.
As you jump onto that chair, Cleo, you feel this weird like tingling sensation all over your body.
Like a good one or a bad one?
It just feels like it definitely has some kind of magical. And you notice that this chair is kind of like hovering, and there's like runes being projected on the floor. This is the Spelljamming Helm.
I can use it to move the ship. I don't want to do that though. I'm going to stab this guy. Cleo just goes, oh, that's weird. Okay, stab. Let's see, that is 20 to hit.
20 to hit. Let's see if that will hit. Let's see who you hit. As you strike through one of the other duplicates.
Nice.
And it vanishes. So now there's only 2.
Okay, yeah. How hurt does he look?
Not very hurt.
Okay, then I will stay where I am. I don't want to get exploded on, but if it's looking like I'm probably going to be another round so I can move out of the way, then I will not move out of the way yet.
Okay, you got it. That will bring us to Zalath and Rayla.
Hey Dark, can I go first? Because I have something that might help you.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I'm gonna slither back up here. I guess I have to kind of come into the room to be able to see him, right? So, okay.
Oh, yeah,
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can I be right there?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that, and then, Rayla will hold out her hand towards him and clench it, and cast Hold Person. So he needs to make a Wisdom saving throw DC 14.
Wisdom saving throw. 13.
Okay, so he is now paralyzed. At the end of each of his turns, he can make another Wisdom saving throw. Paralyzed, he's incapacitated. He can't take actions or reactions. He can't move. He can't speak. He fails Strength and Dex saving throws. Attacks against him have advantage. Any attack that hits him is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of him. So I do that, and then this like spectral like crab claw just like pinches onto him and holds him in. No, her hair literally just lashes out and is holding him in place. And
Strands of hair everywhere in the room,
just
lashing
turns-
out towards him.
She just turns to Zalath and says, "I have a gift for you." And that's my turn.
Thank you very much. He puts away his warhammer and shield and brings out his maul, and I'm just gonna walk over to him and I'm going to give him a big old bonk.
So yeah, you have advantage, and if you're within 5 feet of him and you hit him, it's a crit because he's paralyzed.
How dare you bonk the clown with the hammer?
Yeah. Sorry, I know you're supposed to hit the little lever, but nope. That's 15 to hit.
15's gonna hit.
All right.
With advantage?
That was with advantage, yes.
So technically, there's still one duplicate left.
Yeah, you still have to roll.
So
I might
I would
hit a
still have to
duplicate.
roll because you
Yeah.
might still hit that duplicate. You connect with him.
Nice. So that's
And
a
you-
critical.
Yeah,
hit.
you crit.
That's 46. Wow. I rolled
Yeah, I
two
just
ones.
look to the group and I'm like, you all should just like wail on him. Whether you want to punch him or bite him or hit him with a sword or a hammer, just go crazy.
13 points of bludgeoning damage because I rolled 2 ones in the d6s.
13
Oh,
bludgeoning.
Derek.
Yeah.
You slam down on him. It looks like he's still got a lot of life in him.
Yeah. That will end my turn.
End your turn. All right.
Yeah.
Zarin and Cecil, you're up.
Well, I'm gonna bite him.
Okay.
So here's a question. Can you smite with a bite?
If it's considered a weapon attack, then yes.
It's
And I think we
it's a
figured out-
natural weapon
If it's a natural weapon, I don't think you
or
can.
a simple melee weapon. Which counts as a simple melee weapon.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm just saying if you
Unarmed and natural weapons are considered simple. So.
Because I'm just saying, if you got a smite left, this is a crit, so that's
So
big numbers.
Here's the deal with being able to bite him. Well, you could get in there and bite, and then you'd have to kind of back out because your party is all like surrounding him right now. There's a tentacle that could probably be moved. Because your tentacle has a 10-foot range, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I don't have to bite him.
I'm assuming it can also like
I don't have
come
to.
out of walls and stuff. I don't
He
know.
still has a duplicate up though, right?
He does.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm not gonna bite him if I know it's not. I have a chance of not getting him because I can only do this twice per long rest.
Okay. Sure.
So I will hold off on that. But I do get my next attack roll gets a +5 because I bit the other one. So whatever I took is what I get.
That is awesome.
I do it with advantage.
Okay, yeah.
Right?
With advantage.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay.
+5.
Oh, it would have been 19 +5 +6.
That's a
Sure that
30.
That's a
Yeah.
30. That's,
Yeah, that's a 30.
Let's see if you hit him. You indeed hit the actual guy.
And you crit.
And you
I
crit.
Oh my god.
Girl, you got smites left?
I have one. I can do
It's a
one.
it's a crit. You double it.
Yeah, you double the damage on that.
Okay.
Yes, right.
Yeah, let's,
Yeah.
let's
That's
take them
smites
out.
are cool because you can add them after you know what the roll is.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, let's see. Seven.
There's gonna be a lot of damage, I have
Yeah, he's gonna be hurty.
a feeling.
Wait, does smite only get the extra damage on an undead?
No.
Is
It depends on the paladin, I think.
I think it's all fiend. I think all of them get it.
the
against
base
fiends
smite
and
gets extra damage on specific creature types?
undead. Yeah, I think it's fiends and undead.
Is he a fiend or an undead?
If it's fiend, yes, it does get extra damage.
Here, I'm going
I'm
to
double
look.
checking
Is this
I'm looking-
is considered
Hang on.
because I know
Yeah.
Nephrundus always.
Undead or a fiend, you get an extra d8.
extra D8 on your smite.
Yeah.
So whatever your smite is, add another D8 to it, and then double those.
Yeah.
Okay, well. I haven't even added the radiant yet. So the base damage
Okay.
Yeah, so
is 18 plus 4.
It's
I
22.
haven't rolled the.
you basically get whatever your damage die is and 68.
I've never rolled as many dice. What is happening?
Paladin
Paladins
babies.
are great.
Paladin smite crits, man.
Okay.
That's a way to do it.
So I roll 5d8 for the radiant or 6?
For you, just
65.
your smite is 68 because it's a crit.
68.
Because you get 2 for base, an extra because he's a fiend, and then doubled because it's a crit.
Okay.
Plus whatever your weapon is.
That wasn't very good. Well, yeah. First, yeah. So that 8, 6, 10, 18, 25. Right? Did I get that right?
24.
24?
6 plus 4 is 10. 8 plus 1 plus 1 is 10, and then
24, yeah.
4.
24.
Describe how you take down Captain Flopsy.
Fucking ruin him.
I behead him.
You behead him? Okay.
Yeah.
So with this
I
flash
come up behind him.
come up behind him with this flash of bright energy as the eyes are wide, looking all around at you, but cannot seem to kind of move. Cannot move. There's this one mirror image still left, but you see through the illusion as you come up with your magic charging through your sword, and you just. Zalath has to duck as you come charging up. There's still like blood stains like dripping off of your chin from your recent bite and attack, and then all of a sudden you see the head just release with this flash of magical energy through the room, and it slow motion twirls in the air for a little while as it goes and rolls and lands at Cecil's feet.
Damn, paladins are OP. What the heck?
And, like, they're
You're really
literally-
making me miss Nephrundus right now.
They're
I'm
literally
sorry,
so good.
Wow, that's
Rayla,
so
the
cool.
body is still being held still by your hair.
It's just no hands, like,
I like turn him
Covered in
upside
clown
down
blood.
so that all the ichor like pours out, and then I drop him.
I'm gonna take us out of initiative order, and you guys are out of encounter. As Captain Flopsy has been disposed of.
I'm a little afraid to check any of the other rooms. What if there's more clouds?
Then we'll kill them like we killed the others.
Yes, good shot, Captain. That was quite the final blow there.
I didn't think I'd connect.
Oh, but you did.
I guessed on which one was him.
Well, you guessed right.
You trusted your instinct.
I will go around
Okay.
checking the other rooms to make sure there's no.
I'll go with you.
And-
Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
I mean, I'm still hurt from the other fight, but I didn't take any damage that fight, so
How rough is he looking?
below half.
Below half?
Yeah.
I'll give you another 5 healing from
Okay.
lay on hands. I'll just put my hand on your shoulder.
Zalath been tanking this encounter.
Yeah.
May I?
Yeah, so I'll just go around to the other rooms,
I'll go with you.
just to check to make sure there's no other clowns.
Loot the corpses, loot the corpses.
Yeah,
I'll leave that to
Stay
you,
sitting in the
Ray.
magic
You all
suit.
can do
With the
that.
corpse. Get the
To
gun.
be totally honest, the gun is the acid. Oh, you know what? He blew up.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are all
Oh, yeah.
supposed to make
All of
dexterity
us.
saves.
Oh.
Okay, hang on.
How
Wait,
could
is
I
it
forget
within
that?
Is it within 5 feet or 10 feet?
It's within. Let me double check. It might be 5. You might be safe, Rayla. I think you're safe. Let me see.
So that's everybody except for Rayla.
5 feet. Everybody except for Rayla. Rayla
I should have
positioned
moved
herself.
away. I knew it when I did it. I was like, no, I should have moved away. Oh well.
Yeah, I need dexterity saves from all
So
of
19
you.
for me.
11.
11 fails.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna take full.
Yep.
What'd you get, Cecil? What?
8.
8 fails.
Nice.
That rolled so bad.
Cleo probably fails.
And yeah, I have a +7, but I rolled a 3. So
Well, good news is I rolled terribly. So everybody who took full damage takes 5 points of acid damage.
Okay.
If you
That healed what I
succeeded,
gave
you
you.
take 2 points of acid damage. When basically,
succeeded.
as the body was being held there in place, all of a sudden it popped, and then the acid just flew throughout the room.
Oh,
But
gross.
Rayla was positioned behind Cleo, and Cleo took all of the acid.
sounds right.
Now you guys are on an encounter.
Woohoo! Praetor's Rejects is here. Hello.
Welcome.
Hey, Praetor's Rejects, welcome.
Hold up, did y'all kill Ronald? Yeah, Ronald McDonald's wrecked. He's wasted.
The space
I beheaded
clowns
him.
have been eliminated.
Yeah, they're gone.
He's executed.
No more McDonald's.
So the acid ruined the gun.
The acid did ruin the gun.
There's nothing else fun and
There-
cool.
There are some squeaky clown shoes that look like they're half dissolved.
Gross.
It looks like this current room. This was basically the captain's bridge
Yeah.
here with the spelljamming helm, and there's like several tables and benches there that are kind of overlooking outside the windows. You can see it looks like navigation tables. It looks to be like old maps and stuff that have been. It looks like all the drawers are kind of open, and people have been kind of scourging through these, just kind of taking them as they please, plundering what was in here.
Hmm.
And Zalath, you said you're kind of walking about the ship looking for
Yeah,
signs
Captain
of
and
other
I
clowns.
are just looking through the other rooms to make sure there's no other clowns.
You see no other clowns aboard this vessel. You do see that pretty much the whole ship looks like it's been plundered. There's like the room that had all the beds and stuff in it. Looks like all the sheets have kind of been pulled off, and some of the mattresses have been cut, and all the innards have been like pulled out, like as if they were looking for secret hidden stuff and all that kind of stuff. There's a large cargo bay at the back that you see. Some of the crates have been opened. And there's interesting, like, one thing that you do notice when you go into this cargo bay is it's very cold in there.
Okay.
Like, it's chilled, like a refrigerator. And some of these crates are open, and it looks like there are, like, these solid cubes of ice inside the crates.
Interesting. Okay.
Ice runners.
You do notice that when you look closer at the ice, there's something frozen in it. But it's really hard to see. You would have to have more light or have some way to like shine into the ice to see if you could see exactly what is
I
there.
will take out one of my little trinkets that I've been making, and it will turn on. Like I click it, and it turns on. It's a flashlight, basically.
Oh, Zalath has a flashlight. Look at that.
Basically,
God,
yeah.
yeah.
One of the things he was tinkering with on the trip.
Is anybody in
That's
the room with
cool.
Zalath, or is Zalath?
I am.
I think the captain is, right? Yeah.
I am.
Zaren's with you. Zaren, you kind of come up on over Zalath's shoulder as he is shining this little trinket that he has into this
Captain,
ice.
take a look at
And
take a look at
there
this.
you can see like a creature's face.
Is it
Like,
dinosaur?
It kind of looks like this. It looks like, like it's a mixture between it looks like the face of like an what do you call it, anglerfish? Where
Yeah,
they have these
anglerfish.
really
yeah.
sharp teeth.
Yeah.
A little
front.
light bulb.
And
Light
literally light bulb, but it has a long neck, and it has some sort of body where it has legs that protrude from the side. But it's almost frozen in place
Oh.
and locked.
What the heck do you think that is? I haven't seen something like this before, right? My journeys in the wild space.
What's that?
I haven't. Have I seen anything like this in my journeys in the wild space before?
Not this exact thing, but you do know that there are individuals that will sometimes transfer creatures or
I was gonna
animals or
say,
wildlife from
are these,
system
like,
to system.
Smugglers of like exotic creatures. As a background with a smuggler, does this seem like something that tracks?
Some do smuggling of these creatures, but some it's perfectly legal. Like,
Okay.
sometimes they do this for like, honestly, like to be honest, nature establishments like zoos
like
and other
museums
planets and
and-
museums
yeah.
and such. And you do know that some of these creatures can be frozen and transported
Yeah.
through space and then basically unthawed. And
Yeah. They're
they're just-
cryo.
yeah, it's like a
in
frozen
cryo
sleep
stage right
kind of
now.
thing. Yeah, they're in like a stasis.
I'm just gonna leave it alone, Captain. I don't want to mess
Yeah,
with
we
it.
don't wanna. I don't know what this does exactly, so we should just leave it as is.
Now, it seemed like there was a couple of these crates that were opened, so your instinct tells you that these clowns like sort of opened this up, trying to see what was in
It's
here,
not the clowns, it's Kicks.
and it
stuff.
might be what was here before the clowns got here, and they just were like,
Okay.
I don't want to mess with this. This has no worth to me, so they just
Yeah.
kind of skipped it.
So
And
I'll
all
load
his
up
stuff.
above deck to try and find Kick and the person we saved after that. So
Okay.
just wait for everybody to reconvene up there.
Yeah, I'll head back up there. Someone else is cleaning up the clown shoes. I'm not dealing with that. Rayla doesn't touch filth.
I'm just seeing in the chat. I made him weigh a quarter-pounder less.
Yeah. You killed me, Christy.
I'm sorry, my inner Maddie came out. I had to do the pun.
Bullpirate just came up with an entire clown-based rhyme. Memorial.
Awesome. So
Wow.
Zalath seems to be going back up the steps looking for Kick and
Yeah.
the individual that you guys had saved from the clutches of the space clowns. What are the rest of you doing?
I'll head back
Sitting
up
in the
there.
spicy chair.
Sitting in the spicy chair? You do feel like you could spend some time with this. You do have spellcasting in your class, right?
Yeah, technically.
So technically, as a spellcaster, you could attune to this and be able to spell jam with this vessel.
Oh.
I think about it.
I'm gonna
I'm
go
just
back.
gonna sit there for a minute and think about it. Be interesting.
As you guys get up to the main deck, you can see that Kick has made his way onto the deck of his ship, and he is embracing the other Thri-kreen when you guys walk up the steps. And you can't, if a Thri-kreen's face could like physically show pure joy, that's what would be on his. You could tell by his posture; he's extremely excited. And he looks towards you, Zalath, and as you guys are coming up the steps, speaks into your mind and says, I owe my life to you.
We're just doing what we promised we would do. So
You have saved my offspring.
is this one your child?
It is.
Well, I'm glad
This
we
is-
could help.
This is Algodrick.
It's very nice to meet you, Algodrick.
And you hear in your mind this other voice, similar but different. Thank you so much. They were going to kill me. If you wouldn't have done what you did at the time that you did it, I would have been dead. Who was the one that made the lights go out?
That was Season. I'll point over to Season.
I'm like stumbling up the stairs right now.
Thank you, Cecil, and the one who came in and grabbed me as well. I wouldn't have made it.
Didn't Cecil do that too?
No. Cleo grabbed him. Cecil doesn't want all the clown, okay? Well, Cleo grabbed him. I just turned the lights out. Yeah, it's no problem.
Kiktalnik looks to all of you and says, well, in accordance to my culture, will swear a life oath to all of you.
Well,
I
that's
owe you-
appreciated, but
I owe
not
you my life for
necessarily.
this.
I will hold you to that at a later date.
Okay, well, some of us will.
He respectfully bows towards you, Zarin.
You don't owe me anything. I appreciate the offer, though.
Pictonic, a question, if you will.
Yes.
What of the rest of your crew? There's just one here. Your spawn. Offspring child, whatever you would call them. Where is everyone else? Were there more people here, or was it just the two of you?
Pictonic speaks in your mind and says, there were several others. I saw a couple of them perish when the space clown orcs attacked us.
Hmm.
I didn't see everyone, though. And the other voice, Agajog, I can't ever pronounce his name.
Yig.
Can you put
I'll call him Ag.
Ag.
There we go.
Ag and Kick.
We'll call him
Ag
Ag and Kick. Ag says to you guys that he was aware that a couple of the others were captured, but they were taken off the ship and onto other space clown vessels.
So not onto the Nautiloid.
Well, I have a fear that might be where they were taken. If any remained alive. Why I was kept here, why I was kept alive, I'm not 100% sure, but they needed me to be able to unlock a lot of the things and get a lot of the information out of the ship. And he kind of looks towards Kick, and you guys can't hear, but it seems like they might be having some inner conversation. And Kick gets a little bit worried and says to you that it appears that they have taken and whoever this other individual is that they were talking about, this Zigmalaz, has information about my home planet.
What do you mean? Do you think they're gonna go take over?
I can't be for certain.
So many tyrants, so little time.
Hey, Kick, you have some interesting cargo down there. They've
Aye.
broken open some of your boxes, so hopefully that doesn't compromise the ice.
It shouldn't, he speaks into your mind. There are enchantments placed on those cargo crates. It's going to be a big payout.
Well, it still can be.
Unfortunately, it's going to be a little behind schedule.
I think you have a valid reason.
Well, I have my ship back.
You do. So I guess this is where we part ways then.
Tingly.
What was
Just
that?
so if your ship, it feels very tingly. I just thought you should know. I sat in the chair and it felt very weird.
Have you ever spelljammed before?
Nope.
That's the feeling of a spelljammer.
Interesting.
I felt that before. I'm a really good
You're
spelljammer.
like, yeah, I know.
I'm probably the best spelljammer. I think I'm better than you at spelljamming, Kick.
I'm sure you
That's
would be the
factually
best.
inaccurate.
There's no material evidence to support that claim, Cecil. In fact, the evidence points to quite the opposite.
There's no evidence to show opposite either. We
Why
don't
don't
have
we
any
go back
evidence.
to the
The
planet
evidence
where
was destroyed.
the evidence was destroyed along with the ship that
Exactly.
crashed into a random planet.
I don't remember what you're talking about.
Pick, what exactly will you be doing now? Will we see you back on the Rock of Brawl? Or are you going to seek out the rest of your crew?
Speaking into your mind, he says, I think I'm going to go check on home. Just to be sure.
Probably the smartest one.
Well, if you happen to get a hankering for visiting the Nautiloid. I would be quite interested in making contact with the individuals on that ship. They sound quite intriguing.
Yes, I would agree with that.
I can get you there. With just a simple thought.
Oh, really? We do have a bit of time to spend before our ship is ready.
Yeah, how many days are we in?
We put it in the chat.
I think it was in the chat.
5?
Yeah,
Yep,
I think it's 6.
15. There's 15 days left on the ship
15 days, yeah, okay.
in Adventure
And-
Details channel.
And it's gonna take you at least the 5 or 6 days to get back, too. So.
Right. Yeah, we do have time.
I look over towards Cleo to see if, with the mention of going to a Nautiloid ship, to see how she's reacting to that information.
Not excited. Not excited.
Not well.
I don't even know what that means.
Those the mind flayer ships.
We saw one docked at the Rock of Brawl. It was quite large, and it had quite a pleasing geometry to it. Sort of
Nice
an
looking
infinite
ship.
spiral, like a shell.
Oh, that one.
The
The
spooky
shell.
one.
I remember. I know. I remember that. I remember that.
And the tentacles in the front.
hmm I like it. I want to go.
So do I, Cecil. We should go.
It is a nice looking ship.
I mean, if we can get back some more of their people, if that's where they got taken to, I'm okay with that.
Yes, I suppose that might happen if we go to the Nautiloid.
If there's crew still alive, it's probably the best place to look.
You think we could handle that, Cleo, if we go and try and save some people?
Where you go, I go.
Okay. It sounds like we have an idea of where we're heading next, Kick.
Yay!
Aren't diverting yet.
So, I really want to take my ship. I know it's not as fancy, and he points over to Gordemus's vessel with the massive gun on it. But should we allow Gordemus to head back to his
I
business?
mean, we don't necessarily need his ship anymore. We have yours, so.
I think we should
take
keep.
us back afterwards.
I think we should keep Gordemus with us. I think I could convince Gordemus to follow us.
The combat
try?
capabilities of that ship is definitely better, so. We could try.
Wait, are we fighting the shell ship? I'm confused.
It's a bagged shell ship, so yes.
Yeah.
The
They
shell
got
ship
people,
may
they kidnap
have
people.
Kick's crew, like, captured.
We don't have to fight them. We can just talk to them.
Yeah, if they're from the sea, I'm sure they're good enough.
They're not
You know,
from the
deal with
sea,
me.
it's mind flayers, Cecil. They're bad. They eat your brains.
You remember that little brain dog?
Yeah.
What brain dog?
He
Oh, right,
wasn't
you
there
didn't
for
see
the
that.
brain
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah, he
Um,
didn't see the
Oh.
brain dog.
A little brain popped out of someone's head that we killed.
And it had legs.
Your
You
legs.
killed someone without me?
While you were
Wait.
performing.
Yeah, it was in your.
And you made their brain pop out of their head?
Their brain chose to pop out
The
of
brain
their head.
it wasn't their brain. It was a whole different creature that was pretending to be their brain. It's bad stuff.
Their brain was a dog?
No, it wasn't a dog, it was a brain with legs.
It's a brain. I call it a brain puppy because it has 4 legs and it's like the size of a puppy.
It sounds nicer than what it is,
Yeah.
It's really icky.
It's-
And it
is,
eats your
I
brain.
guess.
but it is a brain.
I don't
And
know
the
if I want
mind
to go to the shell ship anymore.
The mind flayers have like really sharp beaks, and then they use them to carve a hole in your skull and suck your brain out.
Like
They're like squids.
like a squid, yeah.
Yeah, like evil squid monsters
They're-
that
it's
talk
a
in your
squid with-
brain.
A humanoid body attached to it.
Okay. Okay. I don't know if I want to go to the shell ship anymore.
It'd be interesting.
Well, if Rayla can get Gordemus on board to go with us, it will be a lot easier, I would assume. So
I could certainly try. I'm not quite prepared to play dragon chess again today, but I could tomorrow if he needs to be convinced in that way. But I think I have damaged his ego enough that he is quite pliable to my suggestions.
I would agree.
You do have the best chance of talking him into coming. Stop.
I tried not to laugh.
We're all about to 13 years
I looked around the room, right? I looked around the room and everybody was trying to not.
I wasn't.
Okay.
I do so good until I look at you, and then I'm like, no.
Jamie ruins it for everybody.
I looked at Crystal, then I looked at Derek, and I couldn't hold it in anymore.
Welcome to Proficiency Bonus. We're all children.
Oh.
So,
So
Rayla, are
funny.
you going to try to persuade Gordimus?
I mean, listen. So do we want to try to go to the Nautiloid, or do we want to go back to the
Yeah.
Rocket Brawl?
I think that is what we're planning on doing, going to the Nautiloid.
At least scout it out and know what's going on over there.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to convince Gordimus to stay out to space, because we're not out to sea for a little bit longer, so we can go scout out this Nautiloid that has captured possibly more of Kick's people.
Okay, so you're heading back onto the deck of the Bombard.
Yeah.
The Fearless, the name of the vessel. And you approach Gordimus, who turns around, sees you, Rayla, and looks towards you and says, "So is it done?"
Partially. Kick's ship has been recovered, which is excellent news. However, there's a bit of a snag. There were several of those horrible demonic clowns aboard, and it would seem that aside from Kick's offspring, most of these clowns have slain or stolen away Kick's crew. And, well,
That's just too bad.
we have such generous hearts that it might be worth it to perhaps scout out the location that we believe Kick's crew has been taken. It would just be a wonderful adventure, Gordimus, and I know that you are such a skilled captain, and although you were not able to best me in Dragon Chess, I know that you do have a tactical mind, and so it would be wise to find the ship where these crewmates of Kicktownic have been taken. Just to better understand the situation, when you understand your enemy fully, you're better equipped to deal with them. Like in Dragon Chess, which I beat you at twice.
He gets a smug look on his face when you remind him of that horrible day that he does not want to remember again. And as you remind him of this, you're like, "The deal was that we were going to find a ship. Had nothing to do with his crew."
Oh yes, but Gordimus, come now, you can be flexible. We're already out here, and it's going to take us days to get back to the Rock of Brawl anyway. What's a few more days out in wild space? Just quickly taking a look at where this Nautiloid is to get a better understanding of it.
They're not my enemies. What good does this do for me?
Well, Gordimus. What do I want to offer? A favor? Is there something that we could do for you? Is there something that you're needing or wanting in your life that the group of us might be able to assist you with? We will have a ship of our own ready in 15 days or so. It's kind of hard to measure time when you're at space, but maybe we could help you with something. I think if it's like an IOU.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay.
Very smart.
Oh, okay, there we go. The first one was a 7, but the second one was a 19, for a 23 total.
23. Well, I'm gonna be honest. Since Kick left, had a hard time finding valuable and trustworthy individuals to move some of my more important items around wild space.
Well, what a convenient occurrence that our captain is quite skilled at moving things around, particularly when the need is to be discreet with that movement.
And that's exactly what I need. I think a favor would be... I think we can manage that. But this is it now. This is it. We'll check on the crew and we are done.
Of course, Gordimus, I truly believe that it was fate that brought us together, so that I may teach you about dragon chess and then also assist you with your discreet needs. And in exchange, you'll help us do a good deed and help Kick's crew. Fate is looking out for you and I. We're bonded. Thank you.
Bonded through dragon chess.
Of course! What better bond could there be than with the spirited competition, the epic highs and lows of dragon chess?
How could the game I love so much bring me down so much at the same time? He turns around and starts to walk away.
Man, I've never resonated with that so much.
I kind of love him.
Dota 2.
We're adopting this NPC, Michael. It's happening.
He slunks away, shoulders shrugging.
Oh my god. I'll return to the crew, and say, Gordimus is on board to deliver us to the Nautiloid. Captain, we may owe him a bit of smuggling later in exchange for this, but I know you're good for it, so I just offered your capacities anyway.
I appreciate the initiative. I'm well prepared to do something like that.
Of course, I mean, I am, after all, the leader of this group and in charge of all of you, so it is my job to delegate what you do with your time, so...
Of course.
I'm in charge of my own destiny, thank you.
Of course you are, Cecil.
Of course.
One thing you guys would also, this would pop into your mind. So, Kiktalnik was the Spelljammer that brought you guys here on Gordimus' ship. So technically, Gordimus doesn't have anybody to drive the ship now. So he couldn't just, leave you guys anyway, because he doesn't have a Spelljammer. So in the long run, he would have to recruit somebody or find somebody else, or use some kind of magic or something to call out, to reach out to wild space to find a Spelljammer to come and drive him around. So if Kiktalnik is taking his own vessel, then one of you would have to volunteer to be the Spelljammer of the Fearless.
I can do it. We can do in rotations, I guess.
I would love.
No, maybe it should just be me.
I would love to
I
try
can
that
also
shit,
spell
please.
jam. I have spell slots.
I can also do it now.
Yep. I think every one of you can be a Spelljammer.
I would probably not be very good at it. It's something I could do.
I'm good at it. This ship's a lot slower. It's fine.
At least I'm proficient.
Also, Kick, hopefully you don't take this as an insult. I'm going to be staying over on this ship because it's much bigger for me.
Oh, you... No offense. You could definitely tell this ship was built for a much smaller framed individuals.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, most ships are.
You could tell that it was built, your height isn't that big of a deal, but it's more of your shoulder width.
Shoulder.
Yeah. Okay, so is Cecil, are you offering your services?
No, it's me.
Okay,
Captain.
Zaren's
Yeah, they won't let me.
No.
They won't let me. They took the story hook. It's way too serious.
So, Zaren, you make your way over to the bombard where you are shown the spell jamming. Now, technically, to get yourself attuned to the spell jamming helm, I believe you guys would have to spend a short rest here anyway. So this would be a good time for your characters to take a short rest as you guys are kind of regrouping from the encounter. So you spend about an hour here, and Zaren, you get to attune to the spell jamming helm of the Fearless, the bombard that's there. And Kiktalnik gets himself acclimated with the Mantis Ship, which is titled the Prayer. That's the name of his ship. And the rest of you, all like everybody gets the benefits of a short rest. So whatever benefits aid your character for a short rest, you can do that.
Absolutely nothing.
I got my spell slots back.
During the short rest, Kitaunik makes it known to you guys that it probably will take, his guesstimation is a day to arrive at the location where he believes the nautiloid to be located. So you guys will also get the benefit of a long rest, except for Zarin, unless she takes an additional Spelljammer with...
I mean, like I said, I can take, me or Rayla can take a shift on the spell jamming thing. If
I can too, guys.
Well,
I can too.
but we need an hour to attune to it.
That's true. We would have to yeah.
I think there's an additional rule. Let me double check. I think there's a rule that you can switch. Oops, sorry about that, guys. I thought there was a rule that in this edition or in this version that you could just like instantly switch. Like as long as you choose to switch, you can like immediately switch. So there's no like one like wait period. Let me double check. I think it's in my Spelljammer rules. Actual Adventure Guide. How spelljamming works. Feel free to have some roleplay chatter while I'm looking this up.
Cleo's just gonna go curl up with a book for a while.
Which ship is Cleo on?
She's still the same, the Bombard. She's gonna stay with Zalath.
Yeah.
She'll just go
And I'm on there also, just like,
curl up with her book.
Sitting there, relaxing, trying to rest up from the fight that we just previously had. So,
okay,
yeah.
Oh, here it is. Hold on. Transfer attunement. You can use an action to touch a willing spellcaster. That creature attunes to the spelljamming helm immediately, and your attunement ends to it.
Oh, that's cool.
So basically, it's a tag. You were it.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I think that is put in there for purposes of this.
Yeah.
So that way,
Sounds
somebody,
like it.
it's kind of like when you switch drivers at night when you're driving, long distances.
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
So we can switch on and off.
Yeah.
Yep.
So for you guys, it's just kind of like who's going to be the support for Zarin on the other vessel. Was that?
Probably Rayla.
I know Zalath was going over there, right? Zalath, because you wanted to be
I'm
the
on the
bigger
palm
vessel.
board,
Well, you want to try? Because you
I mean,
recently
I will
just got
take-
magic, right?
I will take it if Rayla doesn't want to do it.
Really
Zalath-
do it.
I think- Go ahead.
Zalath is someone that doesn't want. He's more of like he's not a pilot per se.
Gotcha.
So, yeah,
I
he's
see.
never had the desire to do that kind of thing. But he
Rayla
will
likes
if you all need to.
Rayla
I
likes
think
being
she
in
would ask
charge, so
Rayla.
she'll absolutely do it.
Yeah, I
Like,
think
you're
Sarah
all,
would just
you're,
assume
she'll be like, I will
Rayla.
shepherd all of you. You are safe in my hands.
Of course, yes.
All right.
Hey, Kick.
Yes.
If I stay on your ship, can I spell jam on your ship?
I saw that coming.
Oh my god.
Do it.
Kick looks over at his spelljamming helm, then looks back at you, Cecil. Make a persuasion check.
Come on, Susan, you're good at these.
You can do it.
Make a beg check.
A beg check?
And that's an 18.
18. You saved my offspring. Of course.
I not the whole time. I'll play tag with you. Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll be support.
Awesome. I'd love any pointers because they don't seem to believe in me over there, and I gotta show them I can do it.
Why wouldn't they believe in you?
Mm-hmm.
It's the past. Let's leave it there.
I'm gonna make a roll for Kicktownic.
It's the past.
He's
Leo
okay with it.
believes in you, but she's not
Susan,
there.
you
It's the
got a
past.
player inspiration from
Amazing.
Yeah, Cecil, we got a player inspiration.
Nice.
From chat.
Thanks.
Oh Lord.
So Kicktownic kind of allows you during that short rest to go ahead and attune to the Spelljamming Helm.
Let's go.
And it looks like Kicktownic and his offspring Ag are going back and they're checking on the cargo. They're restoring like all the lids and kind of sealing everything up, just cleaning up the place because the place is trashed. Like they just came in and destroyed this place, and it looks like they're taking their time to try to do all that. And clowns that were
Yay.
holding hostage. And now they have decided that they are going to travel with their companion ship, the Bombard, the Fearless of Gordimus. They are going to try to discover where this derelict nautiloid ship is and see if they can discover what happened to the rest of Kictalnic's crew. So, it's going to be about a day. You guys understand that you got about a day of worth of travel. And you are... Now, it's more difficult for Zarin when you're following because you're going through the Astral Sea, whereas Astral Sea is more like you're basically just thinking about following this ship, and that's kind of what guides you during this process. Because most of your thoughts is what drives you through the Astral Sea, is like remembering your directions, remembering certain landmarks, remembering where to, remembering those feelings, those notions that you get as you're sitting in the spelljamming held. But you're just following along this Mantis ship as it keeps on drifting through the Astral Sea, deeper and deeper into the silvery mists. You guys see the sparkles of distant galaxies and sparkles of stars within the astral space as you guys are moving along. We have a day. There's Zalath, Zarin, and Rayla on one ship.
Cleo.
And they're
And everybody but
Yeah.
Cecil is
everybody
on
but
that.
Cecil.
Yeah,
So if
Cleo's
anybody-
not gonna leave Zalath in case he has another nightmare. So
You got it. Okay. Well, I will put I'll put you, Cleo, on that Bombard map as well, so that way you guys will all be there. Like I said, the being on that map isn't important. It is important right now. It's just kind of like getting you guys into position so you know where you are. So if anybody would like to take a scene with another character during this whole day's journey, and you guys can also go ahead and mark that day's journey on for your vessel back at Rock and Brawl that's being customized.
Can I do want to, can I cast Hold Person into my Ring of Spellstoring because I have 2 spots open?
Absolutely.
I'll take them both for a 2nd level. Okay, that's
I get a long rest, right, since we're swapping.
Yeah, since you're going to swap, you guys will all get the benefits of a long rest before the travel is completed. But if anybody would like to do a scene or talk to somebody about something, you guys have a full day.
It's not necessarily a full scene. I just like in passing, maybe like the night when we're having dinner or something. I just, in passing, will talk to Gordimus and be like,
Okay.
well, thank you for going to a nautiloid ship with us. That's very helpful.
Well, I guess it's helpful to me too. You guys seem to be very capable adventurers. And I'm in need of that right now, and your friend, who seems to be very skilled at dragon chess, convinced me that I need to keep people like you around.
She is very persuasive at times, yes. No, I just wanted to show my gratitude for following along with the ship, just in case we get into any scuffles.
Well, great, here. Throws you this big, like, rotisserie chicken.
Oh. Speak my language. Sorry, I pull off a leg.
It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. And then the only other thing is, during the travel, at some point, I will go to a room Cleo is not in, and I'm just going to work on some stuff, some tinkering and stuff like that, while she's not in the room.
well, she's just staying in the room that we're sleeping in. She's curled up on the bed reading. So
Yeah, I go to like the mess hall or something, and I'm just sitting in there, just working away.
Yeah, this ship, there's a ton of room on this ship. I think your token is on, like, that floor that has, like, almost everything on it. Like,
yeah.
There's a lot of room here.
I just remembered something from the last session that had vacated my mind, but now I have it back. At some point, like maybe when Zalath takes over the spelljamming, Rayla wants to get Zarin, like, alone somewhere.
Okay. Sure.
Captain, it has come to my attention that certain members of our crew are not being fully honest with each other. Cleo approached me asking if I was keeping secrets with Cecil, and well, I'm not the one keeping secrets, and you're not the one keeping secrets with Cecil, so I think that means, by process of elimination, Zalath is keeping secrets with Cecil. And I am so curious to know what those secrets are.
I did offer to tie him up and try and convince him to tell us, but Cleo was not keen to that idea.
Yes, Cleo was not open to me doing my own special brand of investigation into Cecil's mind, but I might do it anyway. And in fact, I think you could help me with it. Although Cecil's not on board the ship with us now. If you were to take him aside and begin to talk to him about these secrets, I might be able to look into his mind while you guide the conversation to that topic and make him think about it. And then I'll know what the secret is.
That probably would work. So Cleo was pretty adamant she didn't want to push him. And I'm not interested in whatever is going on there.
You're right, it is rather strange, but I admit I am curious to know why they would be keeping secrets from each other when they appear to be such close friends. What would drive him to conceal every truth from her? It's quite strange. I wonder if Zalath would know. I could ask Zalath.
I mean, Zalath would be the one keeping the secret.
Maybe I could persuade Zalath to tell me the secret.
Yeah, go to the source.
I mean, we all already know that there's a secret. It's just a matter of figuring out what it is. It's not, is it really a secret if we know that it exists?
It's an open secret, but we don't know the contents. I don't know if it's an actual secret or just something that they don't want to talk about. I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, my assumption is Zalath is the source by process of elimination.
I admit I am quite curious. I might... Maybe after the Nautiloid.
Alright. We'll consider it.
He is spelljamming right now. I wouldn't want to throw us off course.
It also worries me that with his emotional distress while dreaming, maybe it has something to do with that.
Yes, for someone who appears so easygoing and pliable during the day, he does have a bit of volatility beneath the surface.
I think that's healthy.
Well, we know you're volatile, Captain, but that's sort of clear from the start. With
It's about
Zalath,
maintaining a balance, and I don't think he knows how to balance himself in those moments.
No, probably not. I'm not volatile.
Well, how about we revisit this after the Nautiloid? I'd rather not break him by accident.
Oh, it would be fun to see somebody be broken, but yes, I will wait.
I'm gonna go tap him in. Or tap in for spell check. Free him from...
Okay. Yep, you tap him, tag him in, tag him out, I guess.
Yep.
And you guys can switch. Cecil.
Yeah, hey.
One thing that's interesting for you. You, with your lack of adequate experience in spelljamming, you do notice that when you lock in and you attune to this spelljamming helm, that you feel every area of the ship. You feel as if you've almost become the ship. There is a strange presence upon the prayer. you can't pinpoint it. It's not like you can feel like an exact location. Or if there's something about it that there's just something. It feels like there's something on your ship.
Kick! Kick!
Alright, Kick makes his way back into the bridge. Seems like he's holding a couple things that he's been cleaning the deck or something with. Yes, what is the problem?
I feel something weird on the ship.
He turns around, looks up. You're not calling me weird, right?
No, but it feels like there's a presence. No, this isn't a joke. What do I do? Do I stop?
No, just keep going.
Okay, whatever. Does the presence feel ominous, or it's just there?
It's just there.
All
It
right.
doesn't sit well with you in your stomach.
Keep your eyes open, okay?
Yeah.
Is your offspring okay?
Ag, are you okay? Talks more loudly in his telepathy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get the sense you hear Ag respond to you telepathically. Yeah, fine, just cleaning up.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep going.
Okay.
It's not on me. If anything bad happens, this is my fault this time.
Kick looks at you and he's like looking out the window. He's like, you keep your mind occupied over in that direction.
Oh yeah. Not Lloyd.
Does anybody else have anything?
No.
All right. So you guys continue. That whole time passes by, and the Kicktownic is actually driving, spelljamming the second half when you guys approach, and the vessels start to begin to slow down to an approach pace. And in the distance, within the drifting of the astral sea, you do see a ship. All alone. It looks, from your distance, damaged, heavily. But you can see, in fact, that it is a nautiloid. It doesn't appear as if there's anything around it. Just all by itself. All alone.
Is it just me, or is this a morsel that's too good for the taking? A trap?
Yeah, it does feel a bit odd.
Kick, do you feel the presence?
Kick, focuses. I do feel what you felt.
See, it's weird.
But I can't pinpoint it.
Neither can I.
But I do understand now.
Guess we just keep going.
Just like you said to me, keep a lookout.
Okay, alright.
Does the ship seem to be reacting to our presence at all?
Not at all. It just seems
You said
to
it's
be
jammed. Is it just sitting there?
just sitting there. It's not even. It's just like. It's like barely slowly drifting. Like it's not being propelled by anything. It's just like sitting there.
Oh.
It's like floating adrift.
Yep, just like floating.
Can I get closer?
Of course. Yeah. You start kind of drifting closer. So are you guys kind of like bringing in? So you're gonna pass because you guys were following the Mantis Ship.
Yeah,
You're gonna kind of
I'm
pass
gonna-
it and start going.
Unless they want a formation or something. I don't know
Well,
what.
actually, when you kind of buzz by, like, Kicktownic sees your vessel starting to float by. Kicktownic looking to sees, it looks like they're heading right towards it.
Yeah, we gotta stay with them because if something bad happens, well, they're that far away. We can't tell them.
True. I'll keep going. kind of nervous. The last time I was here, there was some creepy stuff going on, and they chased us down.
There's already creepy stuff going on, so it can't get any worse.
Good point. But you never know.
You're right. You're right.
You guys keep on drifting closer. Nothing seems to happen.
Can I try and do a ping of divine sense if I can get within 60 feet of the ship?
Sure. Yeah, you can get within 60 feet of the ship.
Yeah.
Oh, I can do my thing too if you want.
Let me,
Because mine works within a mile.
Put it in. Roll 20 for you.
Oh, you got in roll 20 divine sense. Noxious odor. Heavenly music in your ears. Oh, that's cool. To the end of your next turn, location of any celestial feed or undead within 60 feet of you is like total cover. Okay, so you're pinging out, and you get a slight sense of undead, but you're not getting like a accurate reading.
Right.
So you have a sense, your notion based on, because you know how your abilities like
Work.
translate.
Yeah.
You have a feeling like it's probably either well hidden or within the ship, and you're not really getting kind of a.
Yeah. Okay.
But you do get a sense of undead.
I'll relay that to the party.
Okay.
Can I, like, radio it over to the Cecil and them?
I don't know. Does anybody have any spells or any means of
see?
being able to message?
Or are we still in Astral Sea, or do we move to Wild Space at this point?
You are still in the Astral Sea.
I could just go over there.
Yeah, you guys can technically just use your minds
Okay.
to float over to the other
Just
ship.
float over.
I'll get us closer to that ship then. Like our
Okay.
ship.
Sure.
I'll
So
tell-
Leo, are you floating over there? Is that what you're going to do?
Yeah,
Or
I'll-
is it-
I'll
Yeah,
float
I'll
over there
give the
for-
message to Cleo to send over to the other ship.
Okay.
Oh.
So Cleo, you land upon the deck.
Cleo has a lot of experience drifting through the astral sea, so
I'm down, like behind the helm, like with my back against the board of it, while Kick is like driving, and I have like my dagger out at the door.
Cecil, are you going to stab me?
Ah! Oh gosh! Hi.
Hi. What's going on?
There's a weird presence on this ship.
Oh, well, there's a weird presence not on this ship too.
Oh,
There's
really?
another ship with and the captain says there's undead on that ship.
Oh.
So
Okay.
maybe was there something weird on this ship?
There's something weird here. Yeah.
Okay, you want me to take a look?
Well, I don't know. That sounds a little bit dangerous.
That's
We've
okay.
just been
I can
staying
handle
in here.
myself.
We just all gathered in here. We were just staying together in this room.
It doesn't sound like a great plan for dealing with whatever is on the ship. I'm going to be honest with you.
Well,
I'll look around. It's okay. You stay here. I'll take a look around, and I'm gonna just like look around on the ship and see if I can find whatever the weird thing is.
Okay, you can go ahead and make like a. Are you looking for like clues, or are you more or less just kind of like looking around to see if you can spot anything?
I think she's looking for clues. Yeah, for like.
You could
any
call that
kind of-
investigation then. Yeah.
Can I do perception instead?
Well, yeah. I mean, if you're looking just more like for a presence, yeah.
I'm a ranger. Okay, let's see. Yeah, perception's way better. 20 total.
20 total. Okay. you're looking all around. I mean, you guys have explored this ship as it was before. You don't see anything.
Can I do something crazy?
Absolutely.
I think I'm gonna get outside the ship and then look at the outside of the ship.
Okay. Checking out the outside of it?
Yeah, I want to just check the whole thing.
Yeah. It looks like there's a few bits of damage where the ship was probably hit by a few ballista bolts on the outside of the vessel. You see a couple scratch marks and things like that, where it's taken damage. There's nothing attached to it.
I'll go check those out, because if something came on board the ship that wasn't here before, then that's probably where it came through.
Okay. It doesn't seem like the holes in the vessel are very big. They're only the size of softball, maybe baseball kind of thing.
Okay.
Where they kind of you can see the ballista bolt kind of pierced in. Yeah, it's
weird.
nothing really seems to be.
I'll go back to Cecil. I don't know. I didn't see anything. I even got out and looked around the outside, and there was nothing there. Are you sure?
Me and Kick both feel it.
I have a thing I can do, but I don't know if it's going to help. And it does take a spell slot for me to do it.
It's probably fine. It's probably okay.
Okay. If you say so, I trust you. I mean, you feel the thing, so if you said it's no big deal, then I believe you.
Did we open all the boxes?
I think Kick did, though, right? You said he checked on all his stuff?
He basically took the lids that were ripped off of the ones that were ripped off and restored those.
I'm opening. I'm gonna go open the boxes.
Every box.
I'm looking for this. I'm looking for the alien on this spaceship. I'm looking for it.
I'll go with him.
To look through every box is going to take you a significant amount of time.
Yeah,
there's a lot of boxes in this cargo bay.
That's what I'm doing.
We're approaching the other ship, Cecil.
We're approaching the other nautiloid, so.
Oh, we're going?
Yeah, we're getting close to it. I don't know if I have time to be looking through all the boxes.
I thought we were just looking at it.
No, I mean, I guess we could stop, but right now we're not to stop.
Oh, okay. Alright. I'll look through the boxes later.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
look through the boxes later by myself.
Wait, how long have you been feeling this is a weird thing?
Since we left.
That's bad. I'm gonna go back to the other ship, and I'm going to tell them what's going on here, and then we can make an informed decision about what we do going forward.
Right, yeah.
Okay, I'll go do that.
You guys don't feel anything on your ship, right?
I didn't mention anything, except for the captain said that she feels a weird undead on the other ship, but she doesn't feel anything on this ship.
Okay.
Other than me, I guess.
Huh?
Cause I'm got angel blood.
Oh, okay, alright.
I'm technically God's blood, but
I thought you were dead. I was confused.
I mean, I probably should have died a long time ago, but I'm not undead. I've just been in the astral sea a really long time.
Okay.
You don't age in the astral sea. Did you know that?
I didn't know that. That's cool.
I don't know if that's the same here, but in the astral sea I'm from, that's true.
Wow. Huh. Well, listen, I don't feel comfortable leaving Kick here.
No, you stay here. I'll go back to the other ship. I'll tell them what's going on here, and then I'll come back here and tell you what we decide we should do.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just gonna stay gathered in this room.
I don't know if that's necessary, but okay.
Yeah.
I'll go back.
It's safe this way.
I'll go back to the other ship.
Okay. Lead us away back to the Fearless.
Alright, so I went to check on the other ship, and I told them about the undead, and then they were like, there's something weird on this ship, and I took a look around, and I couldn't find anything. I even looked on the outside of the ship, and I couldn't see anything.
Well,
But
if there's something weird, maybe I'll go over there and sit with Cecil and them. That way, if something does happen, I'm already over there.
What do you mean something weird?
that's the whole thing. They said they were sitting in the spelljamming seat, and then they felt something weird, and they felt it the whole time but nobody came to tell us. They just kind of sat with it, and now they're kind of gathered in one room, waiting for something to pop out at them. For a whole day.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over and get on that ship.
Do you... Are they interested in finding... Do we think that there could be a consciousness attached to this weird presence?
Literally, I've told you everything we know, which is it's weird, and then Kicktanic and Cecil both felt it when they sat in the helm, and they've just been sitting on that for the full day. Going, huh, that's weird. And I didn't see anything. I went, like I said, I looked around the ship, and then I looked outside of the ship, and there was nothing there. Although Cecil was going to go look in the boxes and see if maybe there was something in the boxes. But we don't have a lot of time since we're all kind of heading towards the other ship. So searching the boxes will take a little while, you know.
All right, we got a party player inspiration. So whoever decides to use it first will get it.
Nice. Thank you, Volpirate.
Yeah, thank you, Volpirate.
So I figured I'd come over here, I'd tell you what's going on, we make a plan.
Do we want to figure out this strange presence, or do we want to, since it's been there since before we got here, I'm assuming it will be here when we're done with all of this business. Do
my
we want
only
to leave
concern with ignoring it is that sometimes there are creatures that just wait until like someone's weak and then they jump on them. So then if we get into another fight and then somebody's looking kind of rough, this thing goes ha and like jumps on them.
That's also
would be
valid.
sort of the thing that I'd be worried about.
All right. I
But-
suppose we should. No, you brought up a good point. We need to be prepared. I don't know what's in the ship.
Then we're all
And it hasn't
moving.
reacted to us at all,
It
right,
could be
Michael?
friendly. I mean, we don't know.
Like the Nautiloid?
Maybe it's.
Nautiloid has
You
not
think
reacted
it's
to you.
Steve? I'm gonna go check if Steve is still in the bucket.
Steve,
my God.
Fish.
The fish.
Steve is still present in the bucket.
Okay, he's in the bucket. It's not him.
He's very frustrated, but he's still in
Oh.
the bucket.
Buddy. I promise as soon as we get back to wild space, I'll let you go, but I don't think it would be right to let you loose in Astral Sea. It's like taking a river fish to the ocean.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's it.
So then we're all heading over to the Mantis
Yes.
ship.
That's what it sounds like.
Cortimus will be back momentarily.
All right.
Not like you're going anywhere. You don't have a Spelljammer.
He kind of turns around. Well, that was uncalled for.
I give him a little smile, and it's like, but like when it's said like I say it, like I wink at him and I like give him like a little smile.
Oh, so this is the ship. Okay, got it.
The other ship, yeah.
So you guys are going over to the Prayer, the Mantis ship. Then.
Mhm.
Yes.
Are you going over there? Okay. I don't know if I can just like, yeah, I can. Ooh, put you there. Put you there. I'm just kind of putting you guys there just so you guys have your control of your tokens and stuff if you want to choose to use them.
When I did my Divine Sense, did it ping anything on this ship or no? Or should I do it again?
It did not ping anything on this ship.
So you only get this presence while you're sitting on the chair. Is that right?
Yeah.
Anything, so it seemed like, yeah.
Kicktanic speaks in your mind, says, yeah, I did not feel it until I reattuned to the spell gemming him.
Have you tried looking under the chair?
Did you try turning it off and turning it back on again?
That is also another thing you should try.
Yeah, do a hard.
That doesn't work. King Downing says we could.
It's like, I've already
okay,
done
just
that. It didn't work.
Turn this up. I did not check under the chair.
I will get down and I will show my flashlight.
Oh my god.
And look underneath the chair.
What you notice is like there's a light already under the chair, as it's like cascading these magical runes down below the chair. There doesn't appear to be anything there.
I'll reach my hand underneath there and just be like, make sure there's nothing invisible.
Nothing.
If it was
Nothing under the
invisible,
chair.
I could still see it.
May I take a seat in your spelljamming helm?
Don't see why not. He touches your shoulder and transfers the attunement to the spelljamming helm over to you.
Can I sit in it?
Of course. There's an
Good.
unsettling presence.
Can I? Alright, so can I try to connect my telepathic speech to the chair? Does it connect with anything?
The chair is a magical item.
Right, but like it's like if there's a creature.
How does your telepathic speech work?
So it's basically like I can connect with like a creature that I can see within 30 feet of me, but if there's a creature in the chair, fucking chairs, it's chairs and doors, D&D. Then I have like a telepathic connection with it for like 4 minutes, but I don't know. That's the only idea that I have for figuring out if if there's a creature.
I think basically because it specifically says that you can see. If you're looking at the chair and you're trying to focus on the chair, you don't get any kind of connection whatsoever.
I tap it back to Kick.
Okay. He retakes his position on the chair.
Do you mind if I sit down? Try it. I
Everybody's-
want to see what it feels like.
Sure. It's like you guys keep slapping each other and transferring over the spelljamming helm.
What sort of
Sure.
things do you, when you're sensing things, what sort of things do you sense?
Me?
When you do the like thing where you're like, oh, there's undead over there. What is that all, or is there other
fiend,
things?
undead,
And consecrated, desecrated.
and consecrated, desecrated, hollow, and.
I mean, I can sense a lot of other things as well. It does take a spell slot to do, but I can sense aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae fiends, and undead.
Yeah, you have a lot more. Like,
But like I said, it takes a full spell slot, and I do only have 3. So if we're going right into combat after this, it might be not.
Hold on. Let me see if I can. Michael.
Yeah.
Do I feel this presence?
You feel a presence.
Is it familiar? Have I felt this?
Go ahead, and I need you to make a. Not sure what I'm going to call this check. Make an insight.
Oh God! All right. Was a 1, so 3.
1. Just feels like your stomach is in knots. But interesting enough, all of a sudden, it's gone.
It's gone, guys.
What?
I don't know. It's gone. I don't feel it anymore.
Is there anything outside of the ship if we look out the windows?
You look
Like,
out the windows.
Yeah. Like,
You can see that the Fearless is next to you, and you can see the Nautiloid about 60 feet away ahead of you.
but nothing coming off of this ship.
No.
I will tap.
Can I insight check to laugh?
I will tap,
Sure.
kick, and
All right. Kick
Give him-
remounts the spelljamming helm.
To 12.
12. Are you what exactly are you
I don't know. He's like that was
Like,
weird.
trying to-
That was weird, and I just want to know what's going on. If he's acting like scared or confused or like different from usual in any way, because that was weird.
So,
He
would
just
you
sits
be
down
trying
and
to
it's
hide
gone.
anything from Cleo in your verbiage or expressions?
I don't think so.
I mean, feel free to share
just-
whatever you want with a
Yeah,
12
no, I
roll
just,
and
I
an insight.
mean, I just think I just wanted to know what the feeling was and if I had felt it before.
And then you guys all hear in your mind Kictalnik say, "It is strange. It's gone. I don't feel it."
That's weird. Maybe it just went away.
I mean, you could still try your ability if you want, Leo.
It would.
But-
Would it be able to sense anything on the Nautiloid as well? Do you have a
It can-
sense of placement?
Yeah, it can sense anything within a mile.
And you'll know whether it's on this ship or on the Nautiloid.
Doesn't reveal their location or number.
Oh, still useful.
Are you doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is too weird for her not to do
Okay.
it. Yeah,
Okay.
she's like, this is getting real weird at this point,
So
especially since it went away.
remind me of what it reveals. One more time?
The primeval awareness, aberrations, celestials, dragons, elemental, fae, fiends, and undead.
Okay.
Do you need me to copy paste the
And
list?
yeah, if you could, that would be helpful. And is there anything specific to it? Meaning, like, because I know in Zaren's, it says that like if something has cover or if it's behind walls or something
Nope.
like that, it's harder to pick up.
Just
No.
you can sense it if it's within a mile.
Sense it within a mile. Okay.
6 miles if you're in favored terrain, but I don't have favored terrain, so
So you're definitely sensing undead coming from the. It doesn't reveal location, right? You said
Mhm.
exact location or
no, it doesn't say
within a mile?
location or number. It just said that it's within. There is one within a mile.
Undead within a mile for sure. Where did you post that?
In the general.
I see. I can't go to it because
Here, I'll
Oh,
put it.
do you want me
We can
to put
put
it
it
in roll
into-
20?
Yeah.
If you can put it in roll 20, that'd be helpful for me.
There you go.
Perfect. Excellent. Aberrations. Do you get a ping back of aberration?
Cool.
hmm
You get a ping back of fiend.
Oh. Yo.
So-
Fiend, undead, aberration.
Can I
All within a mile.
do anything to try and like focus it and see if I can pinpoint where their presences are coming from, kind of vaguely at least,
Well,
or if
I would
it's like
s-
close or near
I would
or
say
far?
that the aura of undead is heavily coming from the Nautiloid.
Okay.
That would probably be the only information that you would get based off of what you have.
Can I do like an Arcana or Survival or something to try and like pinpoint, or is that just it?
It would probably be difficult to pinpoint using the kind of sense that you
Yeah.
have.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, it's not a lot, but there's definitely an aberration and some fiend stuff close by. Well, within a mile. So
Wonderful.
Me. Yeah.
Well, do you think perhaps we should... Can we tie this ship to the bombard and just sort of put Kick and their offspring onto the bombard so that they're not left alone while we go on the Nautiloid?
That
Can we
might be
do
a good
that?
idea.
Is that a thing that you can do? I don't know. I've never tied a ship to another ship.
It's like tow it.
I don't know anything about tying ships to other ships either.
Hey, I mean, it definitely could be done.
Kicktalnik is pretty much just says as long as we're not moving the ships, they should maintain their ground as long as, nothing else comes and tries to move them for us.
Right, but if the ships need to make a quick exit, and is it possible to tie the Mantis ship to the bombard and have it pull the other ship?
It's possible. It will probably slow the other vessel a little and make it more difficult to travel, but...
Well, and the bombard doesn't have a spelljammer.
Well, Kick could go over and be the spelljammer of the bombard, because I don't think the Mantis can pull the bombard. It'd have to be the bombard to warn the Mantis.
Right, if we're concerned about this ship, although the presence is gone, if we're still concerned about the ship being haunted, then we could have Kick and Ag, right? Ag?
Ag, yeah.
Ag go onto the bombard so that they're not alone.
While we explore the Nonaloid, I think that's a good idea.
And then if some other ship were to come upon them, this is in fact a trap and they need to flee quickly, at least they're getting the Mantis ship out of there as well. It's a kitty cat party tonight.
It is a kitty cat party tonight.
I know, I'm waiting for mine to show up. I'm like, wait, where's my cat?
I'm waiting for her to step on the button that destroys the stream.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's like-
press the power button on your PC.
It's self-destruct button.
And they're done that.
Oh yeah, Kick Talnic seems to be in agreement. He's fine with going aboard the bombard while you guys explore.
Good. Gotta be safe.
Hello, cat.
He's so
What are you doing?
He just wants love.
Need attention.
Suddenly a cat appears on the ship. Oh, that was the presence the whole time. It's our ship cat.
Makes so much sense.
I forgot he had
It's not a cat, it's what's it called? From Captain Marvel.
Lurkin.
Larkin.
So you guys want to go aboard the Nautiloid?
Yeah, let's yeet on over there.
Okay. So, are you guys keeping the ships about 60 feet away, or are you moving them back farther? Did you want to get them right up next to it? Like, what was your intention with your vessels?
I think we should keeping it 60 feet is good because then they're not like directly there in case this is some kind of like trap.
Yeah.
Trap. Yeah,
They have a little bit of space.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair.
And then 60 feet's not too far for us to mind float over.
No.
So
It would take me 3 rounds with dashing, so.
it's just your intelligence score, right? Is your movement?
13 feet is mine, so.
8.
8?
Oh.
Rip.
Wise, not intelligent.
Also 13.
Okay. So you guys start drifting, and
Yeah.
some people quicker than others.
Yeah.
As your
Mine's 14.
mental capacity is what carries you through the astral sea as you just think to move and you just begin to float from one vessel over to the Nautiloid. Now, there are a couple of points of access on the Nautiloid, so I'm going to go ahead and give you guys those options, and then you guys can tell me where you want me to put you down, and I'll put you guys down on the map and move you guys over there. From the way I perceive the map, there is an entryway on what looks to be a... So, if you look at the Nautiloid from the side, and you got that big shell on the back, there seem to be some openings in the front of the shell before you get down to the base level where those big tentacles kind of stick out the front. There is what looks to be 2 openings kind of in the front of the Nautiloid shell. There's one kind of more above, and it looks like it has a kind of like a couple ballistas like sitting there, and then there's one lower that looks like there's a mangonel like sitting there in. So it looks like these are kind of like maybe weapons decks that fire out, but it looks like they then lead into farther deeper into the vessel. So it's up to you whether you want to go higher or whether you want to go lower.
Let's boulder gate this.
Yeah, that's literally my thought. Is can we go and can we point them away from our ships, so they're not ready to hit us?
We do that. So that would be on the lower part, or is that on the higher part?
That's lower, right?
The mangonel is the lower part, and the ballistas were the higher part.
Yeah.
Mangonel?
Yeah, I think lower.
Yeah, and then work our way up.
Especially if it goes down. I'm like, I don't know if it's anything like Baldur's Gate, but if it goes down, like I'm assuming that's where they would be held.
Yeah, like the very bottom of it, like things being like held there, and then at the very top is like would be like maybe an observation deck. Because again, I am also thinking of the Nautilus in Baldur's Gate 3.
And that's the only one I know. Like, what do I think it looks like?
Yeah, let's go into the nasty fleshy pit of this ship.
Yeah.
A firm. Let's go.
So you guys want to go to the mangonel?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take these. I'm sorry if you guys can hear that. The rain is like hitting my window like super hard.
Yeah, it's storming.
We cannot hear it, but
we can.
Yes, the storms have been crazy here
like,
too.
it's so loud, like I can hear it like through all the music in the headphones.
It's raining here too, so I just hear my own window rain.
Well, pirates said the trees just fell down at their place.
Oh no.
Your parents?
No,
No,
Vol Pirates said BRB trees just fell down in the
OMG.
storm.
Oh no.
Be careful, Vol Pirate.
Yeah.
I will be
careful.
safe.
Don't let those trees fall.
Here you guys are. You have landed on this open area within the
I don't see anything.
Nautiloid, right
Cannot
next
see.
to the mangonel.
I see the Mantis ship still.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. Now,
kidding.
I'm gonna
There we
shift-
go.
I'm gonna
Now
shift-
we see it. Yeah.
Shift ping you right there. That's where your location is. Do you guys see it?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take. Sorry about that. That was me
Oh, you're
moving
good.
your tokens and not moving your player flag. I'm gonna take us over to the map so Twitch can see it, and there is
Yeah.
the Nautiloid. Once again by Bar Shift Games. So make sure you.
Hey, Michael.
Thank you, Bar Shift.
Yeah, Bar Shift. Yeah.
I'm kind of stuck.
Oh, you're
Oh
stuck.
no.
I
Oh, he's
can't
in the
move.
stairs.
Try that.
There we go.
Sorry, I put you in an invisible wall.
I can move.
Diesel's
I'm
in the
free.
walls.
He's fused with the ship.
I am the ship now.
But yeah, Rayla, where you're at, you can see like there's this metal grating that
use
looks like
my
it goes down
arrow
in darkness below. But this place is the map looks a lot cleaner than what it really is on this vessel. I mean, it's damaged. Its areas are broken. You can see shards like of other like pieces of the ship like just strewn about on the deck. The mangonel looks like it's taken some damage itself. Like it doesn't even look like that would actually be able to fire anything.
Well, that's good. They can't use it against us. Do we want to? Oh, do we want to? This is a laugh. What about pointing your flashlight down this grate?
Sure.
Or your torch, your little
Right.
light
Yes.
torch.
My magical torch. I will walk over to the grate and I will click on the light and just shine it down. Now, I mean, it only shows. Hold on, let me see what the light radius of this is. It's not very far. It's sheds bright light in a 5-foot radius and dim light an additional 5 feet, so 10 feet basically.
MP, yeah.
I can
Light.
also
Okay.
like cast light on something and toss it down there if we need more of a.
So
I got dark vision, and you know what? Cecil's got super dark vision.
yeah.
I
Cecil, you
do.
see anything down here?
Yeah, let me look. Look down.
Okay. It is still very, very dark, so I would like you to make a perception check with disadvantage. And like the flashlight would probably not be good for dark vision when you're trying to look down
Turn it
into
off.
darkness. It's like you're having that
Oh,
blinding
turn-
light.
turn-
like,
turn that off.
I'll
Get
turn,
that
I'll
shit out of here.
turn it off. I'll turn the light off.
So I can see in darkness for 120 feet.
120 feet? Okay.
Yeah.
Including magical darkness.
You said perception check?
Perception, yeah. Disadvantage.
11. Oh, disadvantage? 11.
11. You got it. You're looking down. You can see what looks to be like a few storage crates. And you can catch a glimpse of what looks to be like maybe an inner wall somewhere with a hall and like a doorway off to the side. But that's all you can really see.
Hello?
Yes.
I say that into the grate.
You say that into the grate?
Yeah, hello?
Don't get any response.
Looks clear.
Alright.
Shall
Just
we
a couple of
descend?
crates.
Sure.
Yeah.
There's some stairs right over here.
Going down, down.
Okay. You guys
Hey, look, a door.
There's a door.
Oh,
Not a door.
not. There's another door. Oh
I
my God,
opened
there's,
it.
there's 3
It
more
wasn't
doors.
locked.
You opened it? Yeah, it wasn't
Okay,
locked.
so we're not going down.
Is that a potty?
It's
The potty?
Don't worry, guys. Mind flayers poop too.
Really, it's just kind of like a small. It looks like a couple stools in there, and just a couple like a long table. It's on the end.
What are they doing
Couple
in
stools.
there?
It looks like wadded up papers and stuff like off to the side. I mean, it doesn't look like a restroom. It's a small chamber of some sort with old papers that are just like strewn about.
This must be where they train the puppies.
Could be.
What?
Oh,
What?
The puppies.
Oh, the
You
brain
guys said they have
puppies.
puppies. They probably pee on the newspaper.
What is on the papers? If we like take one and unfold it, are they just like blank? Are they like? Do they say something?
Some of them are blank. It looks like some of them are written in a. Let me see. Because you understand deep speech, right?
Yes, I do.
Let me double check and see what this is. Exactly. No, these are actually. Yeah, actually, they are written in deep speech. This looks like you can read some of these, Rayla, and it looks like they're old documents that are kind of like what seem to be almost like receipts or contracts of trade goods between mind flayers and other different cultures and races and things like that from throughout the galaxy and wild space.
This is their bookkeeping room.
Yeah, old documents. Like, these are very old.
Doesn't seem like they were doing this trade recently. Cecil, there's 3 more doors on the other side of the ship.
Oh, a door!
There's 3 over here.
Oh, a door.
I'm the worst. I open this door.
Bunch of opened and empty metal chests.
Boring. Another door.
Oh my god.
Poor Cleo is still standing over there by the metal grate.
Cleo
You guys
is
are just
Terrified. She's like just like not moving. She's just like
Yeah, I actually stay over here with Cleo because I know she
Okay.
doesn't handle the mind flayers very well.
Interesting. Rayla, you open that door. Cecil, you open that door.
Oh, we went 2 separate
what have I
doors.
done?
Geez.
Yeah, you guys open 2 separate doors at the same time.
Yeah.
It looks like furs on the
Oh my
floor.
god, it's the sleeping quarters for their thralls.
It does look like sleeping quarters.
Both of them?
Both of them.
Huh.
Um,
I'm gonna do the adventurer thing, and I'm gonna lift the mat. Is there anything under the mat?
there's nothing under the mat, but it smells
Damn.
pretty bad.
It was worth a shot.
You know what? I'll mage hand, and a little tendril of my hair will do the same thing in my room because I see Cecil doing it.
Okay. Yeah, you're kind of like sifting through. You guys don't. I mean, you find old like you probably like rations worth of old food that's been laying beside these like cots made out of furs.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Oh, ew, Cecil. Have some dignity. Strange.
I mean, from your indication though, it looks rather as if you're like shifting through this, it looks like these were slept in rather recently.
Those papers were old, but this bedding is not. This has been used recently. So we all know. Downstairs.
I found some rations, guys.
Don't eat it.
That's probably not
That sounds not. That doesn't sound
I
like
took
you
'em.
eat those on. Okay.
I'll make you cookies.
Just make sure.
Are you two
use
going to
that
stay up
for-
here while we check down? Or are you coming with us?
Cleo, just stay behind me, okay? No, I'll
Fine.
put I'll like hold out my hand so she can hold my hands. That way, more comfort. So.
It's okay. I'll be fine.
Cleo, it's an adventure!
It's really not.
We got this, Cleo.
Yeah, we can do it!
Can I use my ring of spell storing to cast mage armor on myself?
Absolutely.
I feel like that's gonna be useful. I don't know why.
This ring glows, and all of a sudden, this quick mystical barrier of a glow just cascades over Rayla, and then all of a
It's
sudden
very,
just
like,
vanishes.
It has like a very MC Escher geometrical look to it.
Ooh.
Like the light pattern that passes over her. What does that do for me?
Downstairs.
Okay, so my AC becomes 14. Nice.
Right, I'll follow Zarin.
Yeah, I think it's like a +3 to your AC or something like that. So you guys are starting to head on downstairs then?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Let me get you guys down the steps. So you're gonna grab your tokens. I'll pull them down the stairs. Yep, that's where you're going. And grab you here. And you guys come out of the steps about right here.
Ah, it's dark. Where to go? There we are.
And I'm going to pin you down here.
What is that?
Cute.
There's a little guy.
The little dude.
I don't know who he is, but he's cute.
It's a friend!
There's a little guy.
There is a little guy hiding behind this little corner. Not very well.
Is he friend-shaped?
And
He's definitely friend-shaped.
He looks friend-shaped.
and oh boy, let's see if I can get this right. That work?
Oh.
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
a
It's so
Thri-kreen.
cute.
What a guy! What a pal.
He's just a friend.
He's so
Um,
cute.
Can I telepathy to him?
Of course.
We can see you, you know.
All of a sudden, you hear in your mind because they can you're connected and they're talking back to you telepathically. Are you friend or foe?
That depends. Were you perhaps part of a crew before you were on this nautiloid?
I was.
Do you happen to remember the name of the ship you were on?
It was the Omen.
Oh, that's not. This is the blessing, right? The kiss?
Prayer.
Prayer. Well, we're not from the Omen, but why are you here? Why are you on this ship?
I'm being held here against my will
By whom?
by a creature I cannot see.
And what? How-
It lurks in the darkness.
How does it contain you here?
I'm gonna start looking around. I think Cleo's gonna start just walking around a little bit to like.
Okay, make a perception check for me.
Because I have blind sight, so even if it's invisible, I can still find.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Could I give her advantage if I'm also looking around?
20.
Sure.
Like, I think my head's on a swivel right now.
You got it. Sure.
Do we all hear this conversation, or
No, this is mental. Right?
Rayla would be
well,
translating it out to everybody.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I was just kind of assuming Rayla was letting you guys know what was going on, but
20 total.
20 total. Okay. Leo, you notice two things. Number one, up here, there's somebody hiding behind this crate.
Can I see them?
And as you're like looking that way, you notice that off in the distance back here, there's someone else hiding behind this crate.
Are they invisible, or are they
No.
just well hidden?
It looks like they were very well hidden, and you guys didn't notice them as you came down the steps. But when you started to look around, you can see that there's somebody hunched down over there, and they're just kind of like
probably, like, right here.
barely peeking around that crate.
Can I see what they look like? Can I try and do that without letting them know I see them?
Probably not, because you'd probably be like looking directly at them and focusing on them. As you guys are looking around, as you're noticing this, I would say probably you and Zarin are trying to just like kind of like gloss over the situation to try to kind of that notion you want to hide the fact that you're actually seeing them.
I'll like tilt my head and gesture in that direction to Zarin.
Yeah, I feel like Cleo and Zarin like exchange a look, like a knowing look, like, yeah, we've got them clocked. And I'll like indicate that I'll keep my eye on one and you keep your eye on the other. Yeah. Okay.
this thing that's keeping you here? Have you seen its eyes?
I have not. I have only felt its grip.
What does it feel like?
What kind of grip?
Every time I try to escape, it lashes out from the darkness. It wraps itself around me and pulls me back.
Physically.
I feel like I have to ask because my friends brought it up to me, and I'm learning that it's a thing. Do you have a brain puppy?
What is a brain puppy?
Apparently, there's guys that drill holes in your head and then replace your brain with a puppy brain that can walk.
I feel there were creatures once aboard this ship, but I have not seen any. Nor do I carry one.
So Wallace.
Zarin and Cleo,
Yeah.
with your 20.
The lad starts moving
This-
towards the stairs, by the way.
This creature that Rayla's talking to, although it appears Thri-kreen, you notice that there's a spot like on its neck. It's like starting to peel.
No! Do I know what this is? Does Cleo know what this is?
Probably not.
I hate it.
So funnily enough, I was literally about to ask, like, while we're talking to this guy, does he seem like normal and well-adjusted? Because now we have like some experience talking to Thri-kreen and like what their mannerisms are and stuff. Like, is he okay? Like, is he
Cleo's
good?
reaching for her bow and arrow and looking at Zarin for confirmation, like,
Yeah,
Like,
you
I
see
don't
her
know.
hand.
I don't know if this is an insight, but that was literally, I was about to say that, and then you said it to them. I swear I'm not metagaming. I was literally gonna ask.
Yeah, no, you.
Cleo sees my teeth get longer.
Okay. Yeah, the Thri-kreen starts to step out, kind of closer towards your group.
I shoot it.
You shoot it?
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's stepping towards my friends, I'm shooting it. I'm
It just kinda,
I'm
like,
not taking any
womps out.
chances. The
Go ahead.
captain already said go time.
I'm gonna let you make an attack, and then we're all gonna roll initiative.
19. 19 to hit.
19 to hit. Let me double check something really quick. What? Oh, that's That's why. There it is. Let me see. What hit? 19?
Yes.
Yes, that will hit.
7 damage, because I haven't done any of my buffs yet.
7 points of damage. Okay. So the arrow strikes into this Thri-kreen creature.
I'm aiming for the neck, where I saw the weird thing.
Oh yeah, when you hit that in the neck, it peels and sloths off like this nasty piece of flesh, and the arrow goes flying back and like into one of the storage boxes behind him. You can see that you made a direct hit, but it just kind of like peeled off some of that flesh, and you can see there's like a gray tone underneath where the flesh has been removed. And I would like for everybody to go ahead and roll initiative for me, please, because we're about to kick into some combat here again for the second time tonight.
Hell yeah, let's go.
As the arrows were drawn and they flew. Let's do an old classic. For those of you that enjoy Critical Role Campaign 1.
Yeah, turn
You will enjoy this battle music.
Oh,
My
this is
arm is falling asleep.
I do recognize this one.
There it is.
There it is.
I'll have to turn it down so it's not too loud.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Did anybody roll over a 20? No. Okay. How about over a 15?
18.
16.
Oh, a 16 and an 18?
Just-
The 18
green
was
one.
Cleo, right?
Yes.
And then we got Rayla with the 16.
See.
Anybody over a 10?
13.
13 and 11. Zarin with the 11 and Cecil with the 13. And Zalath, what'd you have?
6.
6.
Nice.
Okay. All right. First up is Cleo. You just shot an arrow at this thing.
I'm going to bonus action planar warrior it,
Okay.
and then activate my radiant soul,
Okay.
because I know there's 2 more, and Cleo is going to point out immediately. There's 2 more, one's here and one here.
And as Cleo makes that apparent to you guys, I'll go ahead and put them on the token map so you guys can see their exact location.
What are those?
No, they look cool.
Yeah, what are? I can't see what. I just wonder what they are.
Very interesting individuals wearing some sort of mask.
Oh. Okay.
Okay,
They don't. The masks don't look exactly like that. That's just like a general
Yeah.
art for these guys. So, but it looks like they're hunkered down, holding something. Is that it, Cleo, for your turn?
Radiant soul is in
Radiant
action.
Soul is in action. The sparkles are everywhere. The rave is kicking up in the nautiloid as as the sparkles go everywhere. I need
silver
to.
glow everywhere.
Yeah, Rayla, you are up next.
Yeah, so I'm like pretty close to this dude, aren't I? Well, no, not exactly. Okay.
Wait, I didn't move here as well. Sorry.
I don't know what he is, but I'm gonna Sacred Flame him He has to make a dex save. The bug. The
Ooh.
frick. I'm gonna Sacred Flame him.
Sacred Flame, you got it.
DC 14 dex save.
Dex save.
And he gains no benefit from cover.
No benefit from cover. Save. That's a 20.
Oh my god.
Dang.
Okay. Well, so this is like, I guess like this is one of her racial things, but like, so her eyes probably like flash with like kind of like dark golden light, and then it goes to like light underneath him, but he yeets out of the way.
He eats out of the way just in time, as the magic is unable to consume this creature.
And I'm gonna remove myself from the. Oh, I can't. There's dudes.
Rayla yeets right off the nautiloid.
You
Go
go
back up the stairs.
like behind the stairs.
Yeah, I'm gonna just which way do the stairs open up? Like this is the opening over here, right?
That's the opening. Yeah, I can.
Okay, so just imagine that I'm sorry. Imagine that I'm on the stairs, like
on the
here.
stairs right there?
Yeah, I'm just like gonna back up onto them a little bit.
Yeah, I must have put a wall where I shouldn't have.
That's okay.
I apologize.
That's all right. But yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. Okay, Rayla's turn ends, bringing us to Cecil with Zarin on deck.
Okay, I'm gonna rotate around this guy
Okay.
to like here. I'm gonna get down kind of low, and I'm gonna hit him with an Eldritch Blast if I can. It's a disadvantage because I'm close, right?
Yes, it would be disadvantage because you're right next to him.
And I rolled that anyway. 8.
8. He easily dodges out of the way, and you, Rayla, you have to duck as an Eldritch Blast comes flying up in your direction and hits the side of the wall in the stairwell.
Dang it!
Aim better
bonus-
next time.
Bonus action. Tentacle.
Tentacle! Nice.
Aw, yeah, this one's the pink one.
Yeah. There we go. Perfect.
I'm
He's
gonna
gonna
give
try
him,
to slap him.
Alright.
I'm giving him little suckers.
12.
12. He shifts to the side and the tentacle slams onto the ground of the floor of the vessel.
Dang it! That's my turn.
That's Cecil's turn? Okay. Zarin, you're up.
Question for you. Do the other two look like they're also concealing their appearance or no? Hard to tell.
I mean, you can see they're wearing a mask, but other than that, you're not really sure.
Well, everybody's already on this guy. So I'm gonna Hunter's Mark. When in doubt, go left. This guy.
Okay. Hunter's Mark, you got it.
And I'm gonna go try to swing.
Yeah, Cleo was just trying to pull it off of Cecil.
And as you approach, he kind of like stands up as you're approaching. It looks like he's holding some type of blade.
Surrender while you still have the chance. I'm swinging.
Okay.
16 to hit.
16 hits.
Uh, 16 damage, and I'm actually... I'm gonna hold off on the smite for now.
Okay. Well, that's good because 16 was well enough to take this guy down.
Oh shit.
So you basically come up to him. He tries to parry your attack, and then you kind of shift and bring the blade across his chest. You hear him just cry out in pain. The mask goes flying over the box next to him, and his body just drapes over the crate, motionless.
I look at the other one. You can surrender. Last chance. End my turn.
Okay, you got it. End of your turn. That brings us to the creature. What is he going to
Stop fighting us and be our friend.
do?
Just want to adopt you.
No, I don't think he's cute underneath the cute. There's something not cute underneath the cute.
I don't know what he is. He's just a little bug man.
A little guy.
He's just a little guy.
No, I just peeled off some of the bug guy skin. It's not cute under there.
He's molting. Don't judge him.
All right, he basically is going to lunge towards... Now, Cleo, you didn't fly, right? You're just standing there?
Yeah.
Okay, it's going to lunge towards you, and all of a sudden, its like mouth opens up, and you can see these terrible fangs. It's going to try to bite you.
Yeah. Yeah, Cleo did that on purpose. She's trying to draw it because Cecil was right next to it, so she's trying to make sure it doesn't go after him.
That's a 16 to hit.
I'm pretty sure that hits. Yep.
Okay. So you are going to suffer some damage.
Yep.
You take 10 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And
Mm-hmm.
if the target is a humanoid,
Mm-hmm.
your charisma score is reduced by 1 point. As all of a sudden this, like, strange bite kind of wrinkles around your wound and your skin starts to, like, wrinkle and pull and dry out in the side of where the bite happened, and you get this, like, strange, like, marking on kind of, like, your neck area where it bit into you. And then it's going to try to claw you.
Yeah. Oh, great. Cool. Yes, good. Excellent.
Unfortunately,
tank, guys.
that's only a 12.
Does not hit.
All right, so you're able to back out of the way as it goes to try to rake its claws against you. And it's going to try to retreat this direction. To get to here. Now it's running out of Cleo's, Cecil's, and I don't know if the tentacle gets an opportunity attack.
I don't think it does.
But Cecil or Cleo, you guys have the option if you'd like to take an opportunity attack with a simple kind of weapon attack, you can.
Yeah. 17 to hit.
17 to hit, will hit.
Yep. And it's got Planar Warrior on it, and I haven't used it yet this time, so...
14.
14 misses, unfortunately, Cecil.
I'm like, duh, with my dagger, and I missed. Dang it!
No, I didn't, because I haven't attacked it yet. So, and I'm going to, because this is my first attack this round, I'm also going to mark it as my favorite foe when I attack.
Okay.
So that gives me another d4. 8, 9, 10, 13 damage.
13 points of damage. Okay, as you strike this creature too, you notice that more of the flesh sloughs off of it, and it rolls and just rolls upon the floor and just gathers, like kind of almost like just like a snake, like losing its skin. And you can see there's kind of some like a gray flesh underneath it.
Don't like it. Don't like it.
That ends its turn, bringing us to as you're watching this creature kind of retreat from beyond that hallway that it's retreating to, all of a sudden this one guy starts running and screaming in your direction, just coming out with this weird gnarled looking dagger and comes out from the distance here and starts charging. 15, 20, and gets, the only person it can get to is Cleo.
Yep.
So it is going straight for Cleo, and it's going to make 2 attacks with its dagger against Cleo.
Yep.
The first one is going to be a 14 to hit.
Does not hit.
Does not hit.
Just,
Second
yeah,
one
my
was
AC is
a
15.
natural 20.
Yep.
I activate my rune. Sorry, Michael, no. Cloud
Honestly,
rune.
it was gonna take me out.
Yeah, activate my cloud rune. Oof. I gotta see what's in range of this thing now. All right, cool. He's gonna actually hit the bug that ran away from Cleo.
The bug that ran away. Okay.
Yeah, as it's running away, a portal opens up and the dagger goes through and hits the bug instead.
Okay. So that portal opens up, and you can see that it makes contact. It doesn't look like it makes good contact for something as good as a critical hit there, but it does slough off some more of the flesh, and you can see pieces of it kind of falling off. More gray-toned flesh seems to be revealed from underneath this bug-type creature.
Did it do, just so I know if I would have been just.
That is all it can do on its turn, bringing us to Zalath.
Well, you didn't forget about this guy up here, did you, Michael?
I did not. His initiative
Okay.
did not come.
I just wanted to make sure. It's not really low. I'm going to move up right here next to this guy. And
I rolled pretty bad too on my initiatives.
I am going to attack with the maul.
Okay.
Ooh, that's an 18 plus 6, so 24.
24? Definitely.
That's 7, 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
11 points of bludgeoning. Got it.
And I am going to action surge.
Ooh.
But I am going to reach out and touch Cleo. And I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on her.
So Cleo, you feel a warm touch from
Gain
Zalath,
4 HP.
and you regain 4 hit points
Nice.
as your
I got
wounds
you,
begin
buddy.
to close.
And that will be his turn.
All right. Zarin, you hear this individual back here kind of shout towards you and say, "You are a fool for coming here." And it runs out and runs towards you. 25, and can get to you. And is going to try to make an attack against you with its blade. Wow, I rolled good. 21 to hit.
That hits.
You take 3 points of slashing damage. It rakes this gnarled, kind of twisted scimitar across your thigh. But that's not the only one that gets to go on this turn.
Oh god,
Because there are more that were hiding back here. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. One gets around the corner and just sees Zalath right there and goes, well, actually, Zalath, you're kind of facing the other direction, so I'm going to give him advantage for being kind of flanking there.
Alright.
As he tries to drive the sword into your back. That's only going to be a 16.
That misses.
Misses.
17.
Right, so you hear this person running, catch off. It doesn't catch you off guard. You're able to like put your back up against the wall over here by the staircase, and the blade misses you. And this one goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 gets to here and is going to attack Cecil.
Don't do it! Think about your actions!
And as you shout, you dodge out of the way and the blade hits the box next to you.
Yay! You saw
Like
that!
Uncle Iroh, this guy, be like, no,
Yeah.
listen, this is not the life you want.
Make good choices.
Um, this one, the one with the like red cloak and the hood, like looks towards that one that just missed you, and the other one that just missed you. God, idiots! And that ends their turn, bringing us to the top of the initiative order. Back to Cleo.
Oh god. So wait. This guy stabbed Cecil. This guy's going after Zalath now, the red guy, or did he come after me?
He went after you. I hit him.
Yeah,
He
it's
tried
like
to
a-
stab you, and I.
Yeah, the one on the bottom went after Cecil. The one that was next to you went after you. Zalath went after him, and then the other guy went after Zalath. It's like this.
Okay. I don't know which one I'm going to hit. Let me find. I'm just gonna roll for it. 1, 2, 3. No. Okay. All right. I will go after this guy who's coming after Cecil. Well, the other guy is still marked. Can get there, but I can't get there right now. So we're just gonna do it. Yeah, we're gonna do it. I'm gonna hit this guy next to Cecil, who's coming after my friends.
Okay, go for it.
That is 16 plus 7 is 23 to hit.
That hits.
This green die, you are the dice for tonight, sir. And then that's going to be 11 damage.
11 damage. So you're using your swords, right? Your sword
Yes.
for this. So you
Yeah,
drive your
that's
sword
close
through
for
the back of this individual. Cecil, you watch as the blade comes out through the front of this person, and they go, and then fall face first down on the ground, dead in front of you, Cecil.
Nobody hurts my friends.
Yeah, you deserved it because you swung at me, silly. You nerd.
And then I'll like tuck in a little bit here against Zalath so we can kind of fight these guys together.
Okay, you got it. Rayla, you are up next.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Can I? So is the stairwell like enclosed or is it open? Like,
It is enclosed, so the only thing that you can see right now
Is red guy?
is that red guy there, and you can kind of see like Zalath's arms as he's coming in, like trying to attack the guy, and you can see Cleo and a little bit of the tentacle kind of beyond to the side there.
and the red guy like absolutely laid into Cleo, right?
Attempted
to.
to.
He tried
Attempted
to. He tried
and
to.
then all of a sudden a little portal opened up in front of his attack and shifted his attack elsewhere.
Okay.
You've seen that done before.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna bonus action. And I'm gonna Starlight Step to.
Where would you like to go?
Can I see this square? Here.
Yes.
I'm gonna Starlight Step there because it's 30 feet.
Sure.
So yeah, Rayla vanishes into that like corona, like the shadow inside, and pops up over here by this door. So now I can see everybody, right?
Oh yeah. Yep, you got everybody.
Okay, 45 and 20, perfect. Yeah, so
It's not good when the spellcaster can see everybody.
Yeah,
It's really not.
That's not good for me.
yeah, so I would love to. Here's the thing. I don't know if this guy's this bug guy is even a humanoid. So I don't want to blow a whole person and not even have it work on him. So I'm gonna go with Old Reliable, and I am going to cast Dissonant Whispers. I will upcast it at 2nd level, and I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points to twin cast it, so I can also hit the red guy with it.
Okay.
So, because I want him to leave Cleo alone, because he's being a little biatch. So, I need the bug guy and the red guy to make a wisdom saving throw DC 14.
DC 14. Wisdom saving throw. I'll do bug guy first. Oh. Wisdom saving throw.
Seems very wisdomous. I don't know.
Yeah.
This guy seems juiced up. Like, he's
he
roided out.
He got a 21 on that.
Yeah, this dude is so roided out. What the heck?
The other guy, wisdom saving throw is going to be. Oh my gosh, I'm rolling really good for
Oh
these.
my
guys.
god.
18.
Okay, so they both save, so they don't have to move, but they still take half damage.
Okay.
So they are going to take. That was like such doo-doo roll. I rolled 46. Tell me how I got single-digit damage. 2, 4, 5, 9. So halved, they take 4 points of psychic damage. Rayla goes to whisper something in deep speech and coughs. And she's like, oh, it's a little dusty down here. Damn.
4 points of damage.
To each of them, and that's my turn.
Alright. That does bring us to Cecil with Zarin on deck.
Okay. I'm gonna try to shoot this guy here with a Eldritch Blast. If I could ping. This one.
Yeah, that one. Gotcha.
Yeah.
This guy.
That's 22 to hit.
That hits.
1 point of force damage.
1 point of force damage, okay.
And he's pushed 10 feet, but he's gonna run into a wall. So it doesn't really do anything.
He just kind of like stumbles up these stairs a little bit. So I'm just gonna leave him here just for reference, probably.
Yeah, that's fine.
He's technically like 5 feet away from Zalaf if we own him.
Nice. And then I'll move my little tentacle up.
Okay.
And try to whack
tentacle,
him.
but not the little suction cups on the tentacle.
Yep, not this one. Suction cups got left behind.
Oh no. I can't select them.
There they go.
There we
They're
go.
moving.
Yeah, that's
They're
good.
moving.
That's a 12.
I got it.
A 12 to hit.
Yeah.
That is unfortunately gonna miss.
Alright.
It slams the staircase, unable to make contact as he dodges out of the way.
And that's my turn.
That's your turn, Cecil. Okay, Zarin, you're up.
As a bonus action, I move my hunter's mark from the dead guy at my feet to this guy.
Okay. You got it. Hunter's mark
Gonna
on this guy.
swing. And I maintain concentration for that check.
Okay.
I don't know if that'll hit. 13.
13 hits.
Oh, okay.
These guys are wearing a pretty light leather armor.
Oh, 18 damage.
18 damage.
Yeah, with the hunter's mark.
Much the same happens to this. With a quick slash of your blade, he is unable to get the sword up in time to parry, and you slash across him, sending him diving over this crate. Now there's 2 bodies piled over the same crate over here in the corner. As this guy has been eliminated.
I think I got these guys handled. I'm gonna go for the big boy. I'm gonna get over here, and I'm gonna start climbing on the wall with my spider climb.
Okay.
And running along the wall with my arms still free, because I have that at 3rd level now.
Okay. Okay.
That's my turn.
Sweet.
Vampire
You gotta
roll.
love vampire stuff.
That is awesome. Okay, and turn. So Zarin is done. Okay, so Zarin, here's what you see. So this bug-like creature has patches of it kind of just missing. There's this gray, fleshy tone that you can see underneath it. All of a sudden he starts walking in your direction as you're kind of running across the wall. And this bug-like visage starts just sloughing off of this creature. And you can hear it just like like down onto the ground, like it's just shedding its skin. And what you see is an individual that looks more like this.
Oh, he's not cute anymore.
I told you.
And I will kind of zoom in on him a little bit so you guys can see him a little bit better here in the Roll20, so that way you guys get an image of what you guys see. Ah, it didn't work.
Oh God.
Sorry. Didn't make him.
No, I mean it's better. It's a better picture for us.
But yeah,
I mean, we see him.
He's
Oh.
gray, flashy,
Yeah.
looks kind of bulbous in the midsection. He has these like weird spikes coming off his shoulders. You can see that he has some wounds. Like you guys have definitely been putting some damage on him. This really thin kind of hair in patches that just sort of runs down his thin face. Very pointy ears and his teeth. It's almost as if like his lips have been like completely like removed and there's just teeth like kind of like showing from the front.
You can keep it.
I'm gonna kill it.
And he starts moving in the direction of you, Zarin. And basically, he will, as he's charging in your direction, he kind of runs up, and it looks like he like jumps up onto one of these like crates as you're like walking on the wall. It's one of those like Matrix type scenes where you're like up on the wall and he's coming at you and like jumping up on the boxes.
Yeah.
And he like looks towards you and he speaks something in a very language that sounds like very Essie type language, kind of like a snake type hissing towards you. Do you understand Abyssal?
Well, no, I do not.
Don't? Okay, so you really don't have any idea what he said, but he's coming towards you and he's just lunging at you, trying to bite you first. He's gonna make a bite attack against you. That is a 19 to hit. Hits. 11 points of piercing damage. And your charisma score is reduced by 2.
Oh my god, wait, yo! Hey, yo, wait, that's gonna affect...
Yep.
And it's also going to try to claw you in the process. That's a 21 to hit on the claw. I'm assuming that's a good hit. Oh, I rolled really good too. 18 points of slashing damage.
Michael!
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I have to do a couple of those. That's a 10.
10. You are paralyzed for 1 minute.
God.
Oh,
So bad.
I'm out of the game, guys.
Zarin falls down onto the crates off of the wall, completely still. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
Okay,
Saving
less
out of
bad
it on
then.
success.
I'm
So
Just
bad, but less
mechanically,
bad.
you can save out of it at the end of your turns. But currently, you are basically paralyzed and prone, laying right here on the ground next to it.
Michael, have you never
Hunter's mark is still up.
Hunter's mark is still up?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
I rolled a natural 19 plus 2.
So you're still maintaining your concentration. That's the end of its turn, bringing us to this guy with the red hood. Looks towards Cleo. Well, so the tentacle, it occupies a space, right? It's not like a...
I think it's like floating.
I think it's
Like,
like a
is it
spiritual weapon.
spectral?
It's kind of like spiritual weapon, so you
Yeah.
can't technically like move forward into that space, right? Is that the way it works?
It
consumes-
does not say,
Okay.
but it is a 10-foot long tentacle.
Okay. Actually, the individual moves back a little bit. Well, actually, no, because then Zalath would just clobber him. Because technically, Zalath would have attack on him. He is going to start casting a spell towards Cleo. Reciting some incantations. I need you to go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw, Cleo.
I'm glad you targeted me and not my buddy Zalath, because I'm better at dexterity than he is.
Yep.
That is 22.
22 is definitely going to save. And you
dice
take
is
no
very good.
damage as you can see like these blackened flames try to like consume you as you jump and dodge out of the way.
Got the sacred flame.
Mm-hmm. Sacred flame. Yep. Next is going to be Zalath.
Well, I'm just gonna because my back is still turned to this other individual. So in one just like swift motion, I'm just gonna do like basically a full 360 and try and like hit this guy right in the head with my maul.
Oh, the one guy right behind you?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Go for it.
That is a 7 plus 6, 13?
13.
Right?
That hits. Yep.
Ooh, that was close. 8 plus 4, 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
12 bludgeoning damage. As you spin around, you clock this guy right in the head, and he goes flying back the hallway, and the sword just clamors in the distance, and this guy is dead.
Okay. I'm going to just move this way, like to get in front.
Mm-hmm.
And then do I see Zarin on the ground with this guy standing over?
Yes, you do.
Cleo, you okay? I'm gonna go help the captain.
Yeah,
okay?
I was going to help her if you weren't, so
Okay.
yeah, that's good.
So I will move out of attack range of this guy. So I attack of opportunity if he wants to take it.
Oh, so you're moving over there? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he will take it. Let me double check what he's got here. Yeah, he'll take one attack of opportunity against you. Wow. 21 to hit.
Yeah, that is.
You take 3 points of piercing damage from the dagger
Okay.
as he slashes at you right across your thigh.
Cool. And then as a bonus action, I will start to enlarge. And
Okay.
if there's not enough room for me to get the full height, I go as tall as I can.
Okay.
So, but I still get the other benefits of it.
I'm just gonna put like a marker beside you because I think if I try to make you bigger here,
Yeah,
it's
that's
going to
fine.
get stuck in the walls.
Yeah, it's like I said, if I don't have the room to enlarge, then technically I don't enlarge. So,
Okay.
then that will be the end of my turn.
End of your turn. Okay.
And I'm just trying to get this creature's attention off of the captain onto me. So,
Okay. You got it. So the individuals that were on the last initiative order have been eliminated. So we go to the top of the round with Cleo once again.
What am I going to do? Because I can technically move without getting hit. And this guy has all of my stuff on him, so I think Cleo is actually going to also run up over here.
Okay.
Because I've got he's my favorite foe and my planar warrior, so I get like lots of extra damage on this guy. Plus with my radiant, oh, I forgot about my radiant soul damage last time I hit the guy, but that's fine. So I'm going to hit this guy.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I'm super not going to hit this guy.
What'd you
At
roll?
all. I rolled a 1.
Oh, yeah, that's bad.
So I don't hit him at all.
You do not hit him. You whiff I guess basically Zalath starting to move into his enlarged state is kind of blocking your ability to attack.
Cleo is distracted.
All right. Cleo's turn ends. Bring us to Rayla.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So I'm gonna Dissonant Whispers the gross guy.
Okay.
I'm just gonna hit him at first level, but I will spend 2 sorcery points to heighten it and make him roll at disadvantage on his saving throw against it. So he is I just want him to, I'm trying to get him because it makes him move away. I'm trying to get him to move away from the captain because she's very vulnerable right now. So he needs to make a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage, DC 14.
I will let you in on this information. Mechanically speaking, giving him disadvantage is going to give him a regular roll because you get the idea that he's been slightly resistant to your magical abilities.
OMG. Oh, shit. All of my stuff is... Okay, well, he's not a person. He's a horrible thing. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna nix that. Let me mark
You're gonna
my...
nix that?
Yeah, not...
Or are you going to try it?
No, I'm not gonna try it. I'm gonna go... I'm gonna do something a little bit crazy, and I'm gonna go and stand over the captain's body.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Sure.
And I'm going to... Well, I'm gonna be, like, behind it. Like, one behind. And I'm gonna chill touch him. So
Okay.
that's just a ranged spell attack, and it's not much.
Okay.
If he's undead, he has disadvantage on attack rolls against me. I don't know if
Okay.
he's undead.
Okay.
Nope. Natural 2.
Natural
We
2.
do have inspiration.
Do you have an inspiration for anybody who would like to use it from chat?
I don't. I feel like
I should have used that.
I don't want to use it on.
Yeah.
I don't want to use it for
Oh.
I think
cantrip.
save it for Christy on her next save.
Yeah, if she needs it for
I
her next
have one and
thing.
I didn't use it because I forgot I had one.
Yeah, I think some of you are hoarding some.
Oh, you know what? I might have one.
I forget about them.
Oh no, I gave mine
Everybody
to.
does.
Yeah, no. A lot of my stuff is saving throws, not attack rolls. So the only attack roll type things I have are my cantrips. So the little spectral crab claw goes out and misses, and that's my turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I should have used it because I could have hit this guy real hard.
So with the crab claw missing, Cecil and Zarin are on deck. Cecil first.
I'm gonna move up to here.
Okay.
Actually, probably more here. I'm gonna try to Eldritch Blast the guy.
Eldritch
on the
Blast.
stairs.
So another magical aura shoots towards this
That's
individual.
22 to hit.
That hits.
7 points of damage. He's pushed 10 feet away from
7
me.
points of damage, and he's pushed 10 feet away from you up the stairs. You keep pushing him farther up the stairs, Cecil.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a fun little thing, and once he gets to the
One
top,
more hit, and you push him right out into wild space.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a fun little thing, and I'm gonna put the tentacle on the other side of him,
Okay.
so he gets pushed up the stairs, and the tentacle's gonna try to smack him.
Back down the steps. Go for it.
Yeah.
You're just playing ping pong with this man.
I'm slapping him.
More like
That's
ping pong.
19 to hit.
19 hits.
4 points of cold damage, and his movement is reduced by 10.
4 points of cold damage, and his movement is reduced by 10. Excellent. As the tentacle just hovers over top of him for a moment, and then turns around and just whiplashes him over the back shoulder.
And that's my turn.
Alright, Zarin, you are paralyzed. I need a Constitution saving throw from you.
18.
18 succeeds. You are no longer paralyzed at the end of your turn, but you are
End of my
considered
turn.
prone
Yep.
down there, but that is the end of your turn. Bringing us to that creature that's standing looming over top of you, but now has an enlarged Zalath standing there, Cleo standing there, and Rayla all coming to your rescue, Zarin. And that creature is going to... Gonna go ahead and try to bite Zalath.
Yeah.
24 to hit.
That hits.
So you're going to take 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And your charisma score is reduced by 4.
Uh-oh.
As
Alright.
the bite hits you in the forearm, and you can see your arm start to shrivel, and it looks like it's kind of like turning into a raisin.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And then it's going to try to claw you as well.
Okay.
18 to hit?
18 hits.
18 hits.
I will use my reaction to use Stone Endurance. So I roll a d12 plus 3, and I lower the damage of this by that much. So.
Okay, so the damage would be 9 points of slashing damage.
And I reduce it by 8, so I take 1.
You take 1, and I also need a Constitution saving throw from you.
Okay. I'm good at con. I'm not good at con. 10.
10, you are now paralyzed
Great.
for a minute.
Turning so hard against us.
I rolled a 5, guys. Also, yeah, Chris was not looking hot, by the way. That's my dump stat, so...
Yeah.
I still have,
a 4.
you know, not a 0 on it, but...
Oh,
And as
no.
this creature like backs off from you, Zalath, and you're just like holding still, your enlarged state is like you were like halfway enlarged, so you're like middle of the road whenever it paralyzed you. That's right, more flesh for me to devour. And that's the end of his turn. Oh, actually, no, he's going to risk it. Risk it for the biscuit.
Ooh, wait, Mike, since it's still technically his turn, could I use the inspiration to try and save? Since we still have it, no one used it. That we got from Vol.
Yeah.
Could I do that, or is it too late? Is it too late?
I am a merciful dungeon master.
Okay.
That -4 is bad.
So
Well, no,
I will
that
allow
is staying
you-
there.
Oh, that's
I
the
can't-
same
This
amount
is
of
against the
way.
paralyze.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is a Constitution save, not against Charisma.
That was a 2, so
So no.
I'm still paralyzed.
So the player inspiration has been spent.
not work.
And it did not work.
Okay, this
So
die
now-
is no more being used.
We need
tonight.
to
This
put that
guy
on
is
the
going
wall.
to try to move.
Is he moving away from me?
Moving away from you, and also technically Zarin.
He's getting hit the fuck up.
Zarin, you are technically prone, so if you're attacking with a melee weapon, you will have disadvantage on your attack.
That is a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Cleo says, leave him the fuck alone. And she is going to use all of her stuff, because that's the guy I've got all my stuff on.
Mine's a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
10. 14 from Cleo damage.
14
I rolled very
damage.
low.
Can I divine smite on a reaction?
Yes.
Yeah, anytime you hit.
Yeah, anytime you hit, you do it.
I would like to do that.
And if he's a fiend or an undead, you get an extra die.
You can add an extra die.
You're muted.
Muted.
I'm muted?
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
now I can
muted.
hear you.
Now we hear you.
He's busy mathing.
Yep. Someone help me math.
19, 22, 28.
Thank you.
28 points of damage?
Yep.
All right. So, I gotta ask you something. For me, what was the base damage of the weapon?
Base damage was 13. The other 3 is the 3d8.
Okay. Because you guys get the hint as you see this. What was the 3d8 you said? 13?
6, 3, 6. So 12.
13 out of the 28 was weapon, and the rest.
15.
So
It's 15.
yeah, 15 is smite.
15
13 is
smite?
weapon.
Yeah. The smite seems to strike home intensely. And you guys are noticing as you're hitting this creature, now that its form has been revealed, the normal weapon damage just doesn't seem to be doing what you're used to it doing.
Damn, he's juicy.
Mm-hmm. Actually, take one more point there. Okay. But he's starting to walk as he's running out of your range, and you hit him with that smite. He's starting to run with a little bit of a limp. And that's the end of his turn, bringing us to the red-cloaked guy on the staircase, who is in a hand-to-hand matchup against Cecil back here.
Slap fight with Cecil.
Slap fight.
Ping pong with the guy.
And he looks over his shoulder, and he looks very hurt, Cecil, on the staircase.
Yeah.
He looks over his shoulder, seeing this tentacle. He's like, fine. Leora, grant me strength. And all of a sudden, he starts to cast a spell. And you see kind of floating out of the floor next to you seems to be this purple looking falchion sword that seems to glow up, and it starts to swim in the air next to you and just kind of crashes down towards you. And so he also uses a spiritual weapon, and it's going to attack you.
Literally a slap fight.
It rolls a natural 1. He tries to put a little bit of distance away from the... Actually, yeah, he's going to go ahead and just put a little bit of distance away from the tentacle, what he thinks is a safe range. And that will end his turn, bringing us to Zalath.
You won't. I roll a 3.
A 3? Zalath is still paralyzed. Bring us to the top of the order with Cleo.
Cleo is big mad. She is going to cast Zephyr Strike, which increases my speed and gives me advantage on my next attack, as well as doing extra damage for my next attack. Yeah, so I now have 60 feet of movement instead of 30.
Okay, wow.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Hello.
Well, you just run, you're just chasing them down, huh?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, she's very angry.
He was running fast, and then he turns around and sees you like jolting up behind him. He's like, and decides to run faster.
That is, let's see, 19 plus 7, 26 to hit.
26 hits.
Okay. Right, so that's my d6. This for the Planar Warrior, this for the favorite enemy, this for Zephyr Strike. Okay. 12, 15, 18, 22 damage.
22 damage. Now, with your spells that you have cast against him, do those count as magical? Like,
I believe Planar Warrior one of them turns all my damage into force damage, I think. Let me...
Oh, yeah.
Except for the Radiant, I think, is like separate, but like all my weapon damage turns into force damage, I think.
There's a couple strikes you hit him probably that would have done more damage than what I have to put in.
Mark, first time you did, including we did 1d4, and then Planar Warrior. Next time, all damage dealt by the attack becomes force damage. Yeah. So all of my damage is force damage, except for I think the Radiant from my my Radiant Soul.
Okay, perfect. All right. I'm gonna say there was a couple other strikes where I took some damage off that probably should have been because you used your ability, right?
Yeah, it's like a continuous.
Yeah, and you're slashing
One-time
into him. He looks pretty hurt. as you make contact with your blades. It looks like he's still focused on trying to run away from you. But chasing
she
him down
looks at
and
him and
is
she's
driving
like,
the swords into his back.
running won't do you any good. I'm going to kill you. You should not have done that.
That ends Cleo's turn, bringing us to Rayla.
Okay, so for my bonus action, I'm gonna Starlight Step. Beep 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 doop right there. Oops, I need to bing bong. Come here. I'm gonna Starlight Step there. And I see this guy, and I see that Cleo's there, and alright. I not like what he just did to everybody. This guy's fucked up. I don't like him. So I am gonna juice. I'm gonna juice the hell out of what I'm about to do. So I'm gonna cast Mind Spike, which is still a Wisdom saving throw. Okay, but I am gonna heighten it to give him the disadvantage. So I'm assuming that means he's regular. I spend the 3 sorcery points to heighten it. There's that. Okay. And yeah, he has to make a Wisdom saving throw, DC 14.
Fails with a 9.
Okay, cool, because I was going to Silvery Barbs him if he succeeded. So, that's cool. He takes 3d8 psychic damage. So, this, Okay, this is making up for when I rolled 4d6 and got like a 2. Okay, 7, 13, 14 points of psychic damage. I also know his location as long as we're on the same plane, and he can't become hidden or invisible to me. Not that it matters, but so he takes the 14, and like, so Rayla just like, makes like a scratching motion, because it's just somatic, and these like, crustacean legs just like scratch across his mind like psychically, like when they're all like spiny and gross, and they like dig into him.
And with the blades like sticking out of his back, he reaches up and you can see he's starting to pull some of that nasty hair out of his scalp as
Ew.
the pain is just forcing him to just like rip at his head, and he looks very badly hurt.
I hate him.
Very badly hurt.
And you know what? I'm gonna use my movement to get right up in his business, because then this way, if he's not done by the end of this, then Cleo will get advantage because I'm flanking.
One thing that you're really starting to notice is this creature is bleeding out and just like ripping pieces of flesh out. Cleo and Rayla, the stench is terrible. Like, this creature is disgusting.
Yum.
I think Cleo is like single-minded, not even registering at this point. She is not happy.
Imagine like the mixture of like sulfur and rotting flesh. Like,
She'll hate it later. She'll hate it later, but right now it's not registering.
That's my turn.
Okay, you got it. Good turn. Next turn is Cecil with Zarin on deck.
I'm gonna do the thing. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast and smack the guy with the tentacle again.
Okay. You got him trapped in the stairwell.
This is like so.
People's like, I have suddenly found my tactic. This is how I fight.
Yeah, I just rolled a 22 to hit with the Eldritch Blast again. That's 3 16s in a row.
That's awesome. You're rolling a lot better this session than you did
Yeah,
last.
yeah. So we knock him back with 7 points of damage.
Okay, you don't only knock him back, you knock him out.
My tentacle's still gonna try to hit him.
Okay, go for it.
It's a 23.
23. Yeah, so basically, you don't even have to roll damage. So you knock the cult fanatic here back, and then the tentacle just like smacks him as he's dying, and you toss him back down the steps. His body rolls
carries
down,
mod
and
gravity.
he just rolls down and just bumps into your shins and ankles and just lays dead there in front of you.
Woo!
On the staircase.
Got him!
Well done, Cecil. Well done,
That's
Cecil.
Good job, Cecil.
Cecil's turn is done.
You see that?
Zarin, is your turn.
Get up.
Okay, so that will take half of your movement to get up.
I'm gonna walk along the wall, get to there.
Okay.
I'm gonna move as a hunter's mark for bonus action to this guy.
Okay, technically there's a wall here.
Oh, I have to get farther?
Yeah, you can't really see him there in that location. I'm not sure why my dynamic lighting... Oh. That's what I did. I put the wrong wall there. I put a transparent wall instead of a solid wall there.
Gotcha.
That's what the issue is. My bad. Sorry, guys. But yeah, technically this wall you can't see through there.
But... I do have 35 feet. If I were to, like, bend myself a little, could I see him?
Well, if you said you had 35 feet...
I have 35 feet of movement.
You only moved 10.
I only moved 10? I thought I...
No, you only moved
No,
5.
you were on that. You were on that
right
box.
behind-
Yeah, you
Oh,
were like
sure.
right.
Yeah, you only moved 10 feet, so you can move 5 more feet.
Yeah, because I can see him from this angle?
Yeah, and you can see him from there. Yeah, you can see the back of him.
Yeah, I'll bonus action so I don't lose.
Leo's got swords like driven into this guy like down to the hilt.
Just in case. I think he's probably going down, but I want to move it just in case. And then as an action, I am going to lay on hands myself for some healing. I think that's...
Okay. Okay. So, how much were you healed?
12.
12 points? Okay, good. So, Zaren's wounds begin to close as it goes to this creature's turn once more. So basically, like, simultaneously, it lunges towards Rayla, and it kind of swings its arm back towards Cleo and is going to use its claw attack against Cleo. Trying to remember if there was any, like... Rayla, yours didn't have any, like, effects on the attack roll, did it?
No, Mind Spike just means he, like, cannot be hit. It's, like, basically, like, a roided out hunter's mark.
Okay, gotcha. I was going to try to bite you first. Oh, gosh. I'm rolling really good tonight. 25.
Silvery barbs.
Okay.
Roll again, take the lower.
Take the lower. That makes it a 10.
Okay, he misses.
Very nice. And the claw attack going to Cleo.
And I'm...
Uh,
What can I see?
that's a 14 to hit you, Cleo? Did you say just hits?
No, my AC is 15.
15, okay. So misses with the claw. So the silvery barbs helps to Rayla to avoid these gnashing teeth coming right at her face as these flashing tentacles and hair kind of gets in the way of the attack. And
Yeah, I'm
the
gonna...
claws- Yeah, go
Leo
ahead.
just leans back a little bit.
I'm gonna give Cleo, I mean, we're already flanked, but I'm gonna give Cleo the silvery barbs advantage. And she just, like, Rayla doesn't even say anything. Cleo just, like, hears in her mind, like, kill, kill, kill.
She's already hearing that in her
She's
mind
already
right now,
hearing
so
that,
it's
just,
fine.
like, echoing.
Zalath, it's your go, bud.
I rolled a 10, so 15.
15, you are no longer paralyzed.
Oh, thank God.
But that is the end of your turn.
Yeah, that is the end of my turn.
So you've regained motion. Your limbs begin to move once more. As you can see that now you were kind of locked in place. Only Zaren is now kind of in front of you, and everybody else is left. Zalath, that ends your turn, bringing us back to Cleo. You're feeling rather inspired.
She's also really mad, so she's gonna cast Zephyr Strike again to get that D8 added damage again.
Okay.
It gives me advantage, which I have from...
She's got so much advantage right now. She's got 3 stacks.
Yeah.
It doesn't help me any, but, you know.
It feels good.
It feels really good.
It feels really good. Let's see. That is 16 plus 7 is 23.
Kill him.
That hits.
Ew.
I will save you the hassle. You don't even have to roll damage.
It's
You had one hit
a lot.
point left.
Of course you did.
It was a lot.
I know it would be a lot.
It's a lot. It's very dead.
So you drive these blades as you turn. You just kind of swing around and claw you.
I just drive the blades in deeper and look at it and go, my only regret is you won't live to regret what you just did. And I'll just twist both swords.
You twist the swords. He kind of slides over to that crate that's next to him, and he tries to brace himself on the crate. You can see there's this black ichor kind of spewing from his gut all over the floor. And he looks at you, Cleo, and then looks over at Rayla too, and says, as blood's kind of like seeping out of his mouth, out of his sharp teeth, he says, "Finally, freedom from my misery." And he just begins to melt and sloth away as he turns black, and he just turns into this puddle of nasty black ichor on the floor. And that is where we're going to end this episode of Spelljammer.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, bro.